Yo, welcome back to another episode of Dialogue with Dom, episode number 3. I'm here this evening with the lovely ladies of Beytime and Unwine.
Hi.
I got Brittany, Alex, and Ebony.
Hey. Hey.
How y'all doing?
We're good.
We're great.
Happy to be here.
I didn't know we were the third episode.
Yeah, this is my third episode. This is my third episode.
I'm so excited.
Y'all kicking out Black History Month too. Look at that.
Yes.
And
Power
po-
to the people.
Shout
and-
listen.
Empowering the Black queens. You know how it go.
Period.
But I appreciate y'all taking y'all time to come and sit down with me, have a little talk. We still a little style from their show, which we'll get into the bag a little bit later about everything they do. If y'all didn't get the title, B Time, we're gonna get into all things Beyonce in a little bit. But they do a little segment where they introduce a wine, so we sipping a little bit.
Yes.
I don't know if you, Brittany, want to introduce the wine or how y'all normally do it.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. Okay, so we got this wine that's called Josh. It is a Pinot Grigio. And this one is 12.5% alcohol, which is pretty potent.
Yeah, that's all we worried about is
That's really all I care about is the alcohol percentage.
yeah, how much
Honestly,
alcohol?
truly, and if it tastes good. But okay, so this one is it has flavors of melon, citrus, and a hint of juicy pear. So I'm excited to try it. Did you guys try it already?
I haven't
I
tried
just
it yet
did.
because I said I'm gonna wait for y'all.
I was sipping a little bit
Yeah,
yeah, but
I like it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
not
go for it.
not really a sweet person, but
Ooh. Okay.
I like it.
I
It's
can
good.
taste the citrus.
Mhm. It's not too dry and it's not too sweet at all. It's like right in the middle, so you know I like it. But what's your rating? We usually do a rating 1 through 10.
shit.
So I would say this is a 7.
I agree. 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 or 7. It's a little tart.
I give about a 6. I had better Pinot, but I like Pinot, so it's
Yeah.
good. It works for me.
You know,
It works
that's
for
the
me.
thing. It works.
Go
And it
down to
gets
your
the
local
job done.
Publix and get you some.
Period. Do
Yeah.
you remember how much you spent? No. Thank you for
I think that joint was like $20.
$20.
Listen,
This
I
one
be getting
was $20.
I be getting
Yeah, like
$6 bottles of
I was about
wine.
to say.
$20 is a splurge.
I did not know Josh cost $20.
It was like
We got a big
15,
jar.
16. I got it from the Farms Fresh, so
Shout out to Farm Fresh. I love Farm
I
Fresh.
miss Farm Fresh. I haven't been to Farm Fresh in a minute. They have a good variety of wines.
yeah, they
Yeah,
had
they
some.
do.
Mhm.
And
Some
that
shit.
chicken be bomb and that salad bar be bomb.
The salad bar. Yes. And the potato wedges.
Definitely used to fuck the salad bar up in that joint. Definitely. But yeah, shout out to the Josh, the wine, the Pinot Grigio. We got another bottle we probably gonna try later. If we get to it, I don't know, but
Oh, we will.
We will. I'm about to say. We definitely will. It wouldn't be time and unwind if we didn't.
It wouldn't.
So let's get into it, man. How did the Beat Time and Unwind come together, formulate? Did y'all grow up together? Did y'all? I kind of know a little bit, but I want y'all to get the background a little bit of y'all story, how y'all formed the podcast.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so first I met Alex at Old Dominion, I think freshman year maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then we stepped together. That was cool. And then I realized she liked Beyonce, like how I like Beyonce, and it's like different levels to Beehive. So it was like, oh no, you know certain things about Beyonce that the regulars wouldn't know. So then my friend Shanique, she went to VCU, which you had on your podcast too.
Shout out to Shanique.
And then I met Brittany, and she also liked Beyonce as well. So then we got in the group chat. This was around, 2012 at this point, 2012, 2013. So it's been like 10 years of us being friends. And 2020, we made a podcast and the YouTube. Well, actually, the YouTube first, and then the podcast came in 2022. So,
Yeah.
I seen that started in the group chat, so I could only imagine how to. So every
Yeah.
day was just a tangent about Beyonce.
Basically.
All the time. Anytime Beyonce breathes, we'll be like, oh my
News
God, did you see
articles. Did
that?
y'all hear that? Did you learn that?
So
literally.
So who idea was it to actually make it a thing and speak about the content on camera? Or
I would say,
powerful.
well, Ebony texted me about it.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to say Ebony, this was
Yeah.
her brainchild.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
This was her conceiving the idea. It was like, we should do a YouTube or a podcast. And I was like, I'm down. Like, I can talk
Instantly.
about Beyonce.
She didn't have to sell us at
day.
all.
Yeah,
We
you
was
did
like-
not have to sell me.
She
It was
texted
the
me, I was like,
easiest.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ever. And the thing was, our friend Octavia actually told me that. She was like, if all y'all do is talk about Beyonce, y'all could just make videos out of this. If y'all do this for fun for free, I'm pretty sure somebody else like y'all can do it. And we were just like,
my baby
okay.
Octavia.
We just turned on the
Shout out to
camera and
her.
got to
That's all
work.
we did.
Now, I'm not
Press
gonna hold you
record.
though. When she did bring it to me, of course I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it." But in the back of my mind, I was like, "Now, who about to sit up in here and listen to us talk about Beyonce? Like, who gonna watch that?" But people be watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought the same. I really thought that it was just gonna be us just doing that, and like we would just post it and go. Like I didn't really think no one was gonna watch it other
Yeah.
than our friends and like our family members. But what behooves me is that it really what like I thought it was just gonna be some hood celebrities. Like
I didn't even think that.
the fact that people like watch our videos internationally is really crazy. Like it's so crazy because I thought only our friends and families would. I feel like they're the only ones who don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
it is.
They're just like, we know what y'all doing. We
Yeah.
know it's good. I'm whatever. But there's people who know who we are, like in Brazil. Shout out to Brazil Hive. Just internationally,
The
which is really crazy.
UK,
The UK.
South Africa, like they be
Mhm.
wild.
This
People
must
really,
be how Beyonce
and
feels.
they,
Like, what?
Literally.
That's insane.
it's amazing. But I feel like too, because we started in the pandemic, that helped us out a lot because people were stuck in the house, so
Yeah.
they were watching weird content. Like
Going
was-
down rabbit holes.
2020 was a strange
It
time.
was a
really
very,
was.
It's
very
gonna-
strange time.
Yeah.
So did y'all have any like before y'all actually started or when in the midst of y'all starting, did y'all like have any inspiration? Like did y'all see another channel maybe doing it and be like, oh, we can do that too? Or it was just like, let's just do
No,
it type
I don't think
No,
so.
there was no inspiration because it felt like, honestly, to this day, it still feels like we're the only people doing it like this.
Y'all the only people that I've seen visually
Okay.
doing it. I mean, I know other people talk about and fan of Beyonce, but I didn't see it in the form that y'all do it. So this is the first time of me seeing it. So yeah. So I just wondered if it was like any kind of inspiration behind it, but
No,
Hey,
not really.
it just
We
like-
just was like, we're just gonna do what we do when we do it and hit record.
That's it.
Basically.
Because literally everything that you've seen on our YouTube is what we do without the cameras. Like honestly.
so that created the chemistry because I could tell even from the actual first videos, like chemistry there, like y'all got callbacks with y'all jokes and everything. Like from it's like some inside shit. Like if you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So that's cool to see. So I guess then my next question: when did y'all actually become Beyonce fans, part of the Beehive, quote unquote?
I love this
We
question.
asked this question on our
Yeah, we asked
podcast.
this question to everyone on our podcast, so it's different to be asked this
Let me
question.
see. So I was born in 93.
Yeah, same.
Let's take it back.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time I saw the Destiny's Child No 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 video was 96.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 97.
It was 97.
It was 97.
97.
So since 1997.
Yeah, I'd say I'd give it around, for me, 1999, when Say My Name came out. That music video solidified. I was like, okay, Destiny's Child is it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I would say I was a Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce was always my favorite out of the group. And then, but I loved them as a whole, obviously. And then when Beyonce went solo, loved it down. And I've been a fan, ever since. But I think that my fandom turned into standum.
Yeah.
Probably, I remember when she came out with Life is But a Dream. And we were in college at the time. It's so crazy. I don't know why I thought you guys were there.
Yeah.
She
I
thinks we
swear,
went to
never was-
VCU.
I feel like y'all went to VCU with me. It's so crazy. But so we're all in the room, and it's me, it's my girl Priscilla. It's like, the girls. But none of them are like Beyonce
Mhm.
girls. They was just watching it because it was the thing to watch at the time. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there just like it's just me and Beyonce. And I'm just like, and they're talking. I'm like, can you please stop talking? Like,
Yeah.
Beyonce's on. So I'm just like, okay, that's when I knew I was a different type of fan. But self-titled is when my obsession became unhealthy. It's always been a healthy obsession, but it became unhealthy when self-titled dropped because I was just like, it was just like a rite of passage for
I think
me.
that's when everybody was
I
like,
think
oh,
so, because that was when she really changed the game.
absolutely.
That was the first just like surprise drop, no promo, no nothing. Like, and Beyonce set the standard and paved the way. Now everybody wants to just drop albums on a Friday. No
That was like
promo.
2016, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
remember that.
Yeah, nothing
Everybody
I was
really
driving
remember.
somewhere and everybody on Twitter going crazy.
Yeah.
crazy. I remember exactly what I
Insane.
was doing, who I was with when that album dropped.
Absolutely. Then it's me. Same thing. Like I started with Destiny's Child, 1997. And it was just Destiny's Child I was a fan of. And Like Kelly Rowland was my favorite because
Yeah.
she was dark skinned. So
I
I
was
was like, I see
definitely
her,
wanting to be
that's
Kelly
me.
Rowland.
I'm gonna always be Kelly. I don't care.
Definitely.
Representation is so important.
But then
That's my
Dangerously in
favorite.
Love, the album came out. I said, okay, I'm playing this back to back. And for the kids, CD players.
CD
I was
players.
wearing that thing out till it skipped.
All my Beyonce
And
albums are
then
skipping.
it just went to another level of support and fandom when B-Day came out.
Yeah.
And then that was that.
Yeah,
After
when B-Day
B-Day's
came
second
out-
album, I was a fan for life.
Yeah.
Good merge. I like that you ended on that note because I did see where y'all talked about collectively that's y'all favorite Beyonce album.
Yes.
Come on, research.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of homework. Yeah, so B-Day, what made that album so special and near and dear
Every
to y'all that make it
song
y'all
on
favorite?
that album is a banger.
A bop.
About, and I don't know if it was just the age we were, but it just spoke to me. Like the beats, like the songs are just perfect. Like it's a perfect album.
It's a perfect album. It's no skips. And I feel like it did a lot for us. Like you said, the age we were. I just feel like we received it in such like an impactful way. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it was just amazing.
Just energy. That's it. That whole album was just energy. It was real vocals. And it was at a time where it was nothing like that. Like nobody was bringing it. Everybody was looking to her for the inspiration because at first she was the underdog. And then once B-Day came out, then everybody was like, oh no, she's a superstar.
Yeah.
So I think that's what
Yeah.
changed the game. Her energy. She came back for vengeance.
She was singing on that album and like it was
Like
just
screaming,
She was
singing.
letting y'all know like I can sing for
Yeah,
real.
dancing
Like
and
I'm gonna
singing.
give y'all a
Mhm.
performance.
And fun fact, that was, I think, the first album that had a music video for every single song.
Yes, she did a music video for
She did a
every
music
song.
video for every song. No one else has done that. Beyonce's the first to do it. And she still does it. Like, ugh,
And you could play all those songs today, like right now,
Today.
and they will go.
they have not aged. Like, it feels like if all those songs dropped today, you'd be like, oh, fire.
Yeah.
Like,
So what's y'all, if y'all had to pick one song off the album as y'all favorite, what would it
now
be?
this
That's
question
hard.
I hate.
Yeah, this is hard. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Kitty Cat
Okay.
and Green Light. Oh, it's too many. So yeah, I'm
I'ma
gonna start off with Green Light.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Green Light and Sugar Mama.
I was gonna say Green Light and Sugar Mama.
Yeah, that's it.
Look,
That's the best songs. Period. Green
what y'all
Light.
said there's no skips on it, so I know
No,
it's definitely
no.
fire.
Yeah,
But Green Light just hits different. First of
it's
all,
the energy.
the energy, the lyrics, like the metaphors.
Y'all run it back. Run it back.
If you haven't, definitely
Like a perm
Listen
that's
to it.
been left in too long.
So
start
what
to
year that
burn.
was? That was
Start
like
to burn. There was
that was
no
like
physical take.
06, 05, 06.
It's like 06.
06. Come on, year.
I just know I was in high school. That's what I remember when that, and all the girls became Beyonce crazy. That's Upgrade You and all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That shit was hard. Then Wayne did the freestyle on it, so we definitely checked.
Okay, you tapped in.
You
Yeah,
were
you
there.
know-
You was
right.
part
I
of
was
it.
there,
You
you know.
might, you might be high. A little bit. You might be high.
I don't know. Y'all gonna hate me in a little bit. If I'm not standing, I heard if I don't stand, then I don't.
Oh,
no,
no,
we
no,
don't
no.
Because I be
Judge.
giving
We don't-
critiques,
yeah.
and I be like, oh Lord,
No, you're
My
good.
brother
I-
said the same
I don't want to get
thing.
cussed out by that. You know what I'm saying?
We are
Yeah.
not that
Yeah,
high.
we're
not
We're
that
old
high.
Hive. That's young
I
Hive
don't
that
want
be
to do.
acting like
See how y'all
that.
did Carrie Hilson. I don't want to say that
Now
happened to
she
me.
did it to herself.
She did do that to
She
herself.
did that to herself. We had nothing to
Did
do with
nobody-
that.
Actually, something had resurfaced about Carrie Hilson on like Twitter recently, and it was saying how like, first of all, I didn't even know that there was a remix to "Turning Me On,"
Mhm.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is where she dissed Beyonce or whatever.
So
And I
that's
was-
what it. I never
Allegedly, that's
knew
where it came
exactly.
from.
Okay.
Allegedly.
During the time when it was happening, I didn't know. Like, I wasn't in like, just like pop culture and media and all that stuff. I didn't know what was going on. All I heard was that Carrie Hilson did or said something to Beyonce. Now her career was over, and I was like, well, I mean, makes sense because why would you come to the queen?
Should have been talking shit.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. But I didn't know what had happened, so I recently like heard that song, heard the lyrics, and I was like, okay, it makes
Was
sense.
it shady?
I mean, okay, so it was just like, she needs to go have some babies, something to that extent.
Yeah.
And it was talking about, you know how she had the song to the left, to the left. She said something like,
Something about to the left.
yeah,
And I heard too that they asked her to hold up a magazine or something and say something, and Beyonce was on the cover of it, and she was like, "I ain't holding this shit." Like
I
she
didn't,
was like,
I don't know, but I don't know about that.
It was-
Yeah, but I brought that up to say that she had like said like, oh, I didn't know what was gonna happen, blah blah blah. Like they made me say that they wrote those lyrics to that song. But my thing is like, are you not allowed to say no? Like, are you not allowed to be like, I don't want to say that?
People career they ain't got the same, leeway. Maybe. I don't know. I'm
guess,
saying
but
devil's
imagine where
advocate.
she'd be. Imagine where she'd be if she.
But she's a songwriter, so I feel like she does have a lot more power. To
Exactly.
say
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I thought
I
she
like
wrote that
Carrie
song.
Hilson, man. I just didn't.
something.
I ain't know what happened. I just know y'all got her out the
Yeah,
pants.
I just recently saw that on Twitter, and I was just like, wow. But I do like some of the Carrie Hilson songs. I'm not gonna lie.
That first album Carrie Hilson had was fire.
Very good.
I love
It
Carrie
was very
Hilson.
good.
He had
She's
slow
very-
dance on that jump.
Slow
Dance
That
is
was
That's my
my
shit.
jam.
What was the
Yeah.
other song with
Love
Chris
Knocks You
Brown?
Down. That was
with
Jim
Kanye.
Kanye and
Superhuman.
Neo.
Yeah, Superhuman with
Superhuman.
Chris
Okay.
Brown.
Oh, it was that first album really had some
Yeah,
bangers
she
on
was
there.
good.
I was a fan.
Music.
I was.
That's why I
She
keep
made-
quiet in those
Yeah,
conversations.
me too. I keep quiet.
I
I was just
still-
like, first of all, I don't even
I
know
was
what
a
really
fan.
happened. I wasn't there. And
Listen.
I liked the Carrie Hilson, so I can't really say
We all
too
make
much.
mistakes.
We all make
We
mistakes.
all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
We all make
But I
mistakes.
Let
mean,
it go.
I am Hive till I die, though. So if I had to pick a side,
Of
obviously,
course.
I know what she won't do it
obviously,
again.
I know she won't do it
She
again.
won't say it again.
She won't say it again.
So there we go.
Yeah,
we
she
all
found it.
learned.
I see she found the other battles to pick and stuff
That's
like
it.
Yeah,
that.
she
So,
fight Tierra
you
Marie.
know.
Like that's who you need to fight. Don't come for Beyonce.
You live and you learn.
Pick the battles you can win. Okay.
Mhm.
Women need to stick together. That's all I know. I don't know what's going on.
I can agree with that. I
Black
can
women
agree
need to
with
stick together, but
I
know.
agree.
You're right.
I hate black women on black women crime.
I do.
I really hate. To
I
see
do, but
it.
sometimes it be a little warranted.
Sometimes if they bring it upon themselves, if you make your own bed, bitch, lay in it, because
Hey, you did it.
you did it to yourself.
But
So
no.
we're gonna get to some of these other woman and woman things in a little bit. But I do want to ask y'all, that's why I said I don't know if I could critique or say anything. You
Feel
understand?
free, be yourself.
Because look, because look,
It's
You're not
your
crazy.
show.
because
Hive.
I seen where y'all had y'all last guest on where y'all said if you don't like Beyonce, that's a character flaw.
You don't like Beyonce?
I didn't say that. I just seen that
Now,
comment. I
hold
just
on
seen
now. Wait a minute.
It is, though.
Now, you can
It
say
is.
what you want.
I
but
didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I'm
you know.
joking. If you don't like Beyonce, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
it's up
we
to
get
you.
upset when you say like she can't sing or she's not
Exactly.
Oh,
talented.
that's hating.
Yeah,
That's
that's
hating.
Right.
That's
That's
hating.
where
Like,
we.
Yeah,
Get
like
a
you
little-
don't have to like her. She don't got to be your favorite, whatever.
But you can't
But you
deny
cannot
her.
deny the fact that she's talented. You cannot
Yeah.
deny the fact that she can sing circles around every single singer that's out today.
Yeah.
You cannot deny the fact that she can sing and dance at the same time. You cannot deny the fact that her mic is always on. You cannot deny the fact that she's prettier than everyone out here. I'm just saying
Mm.
that her body is tea,
Go
her
in.
body, her eyes,
exactly.
and her cash all real. She's a triple threat.
Go in.
You can't deny none of that. And it's like, you
But
don't
the
gotta
ether-
like it, but you gotta respect it. And don't be talking shit, because there's nothing to talk shit about when it comes to Beyonce.
Put the
Well-
ether beat on there. Like throw that on there.
I
Did you
respect
have a
it.
critique?
No, I respect. No, I was just saying. I was
there.
there saying I look at it like how, like in sports, if I had to compare it on some man shit, like sports,
Okay.
like a lot of people don't like LeBron, and you know, I got my critiques about LeBron, but you had to respect him at the end of the day. So
Right.
if you
Mm.
say
That part.
some shit, it's literally just hating because at that point, like, how can you deny he is great, but you might like somebody else better or whatever for that reason. So,
And that's totally fine.
so that's what I'm on. I just be having my
yeah.
critiques
so
here
what's
and
the-
there.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
But I ain't got one right now. Not
Oh,
on that
okay.
she did recently. I fuck with the shit. I don't. So fast forward to like Renaissance and shit. My critique with that was like Drake tried to rush something out. That shit was ass.
Mm.
I said Beyonce killed him on whatever he was trying to do with the dance type thing.
Mhm.
But that's not necessarily for me. I'm not gonna listen to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
understand.
So I was like, see, I don't want to say that like that and then get chewed out like, oh, you don't support. I'm like, nah, I just don't. I support Beyonce. I done brought tickets
See?
to the
Period.
concert. I ain't go, but I brought tickets.
Oh. Oh wow. You got money then.
Right.
It was
I
a
don't even
gift.
wanna-
I brought it for a gift.
Oh,
But,
you get
Oh,
good
okay. So
gifts.
you bought tickets for somebody.
yeah, on the run. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
That was
Now
a
that's
good
true
gift.
love.
That's
On the
the
run
right
too.
gift.
Yeah, you know. See,
Baby, if somebody bought me some Beyonce tickets,
What you doing? What you gonna do?
take me. Just take me. That is the best gift you could ever give me.
Honestly though, yeah.
A
If you buy me
Beyonce
tickets to
ticket.
see Beyonce.
Especially if it's front row and you get me like a
Oh,
good
see.
seat.
I ain't
Like
have
what?
all that. I just brought regular tickets. They
That's
was,
fine. That's fine. As long as I'm in the
Them
building
jobs
with
was high.
Beyonce.
I think I paid like $200 for each ticket. It was like $400 total for the.
That's actually not bad.
And especially on the
On
run
the run.
era,
On the run,
that was a
yeah.
few years back. $200 was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few years
absolutely.
back, 200. That was a lot
It was
for
so-
Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yeah,
But
I wish
yeah.
I would have went though, but
it was a great show.
It was.
Awesome show.
But yeah, we're not like the
Yeah, we won't
barbs.
attack you. Yeah, we're not. We will not attack you. We will not dox you if
Yeah.
you say you don't like Beyonce.
We are not that. We too old. We got jobs.
We got jobs.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We
God
pay
dang.
bills.
We pay
and we ain't got
bills.
the
I got
time to
too
be
much.
on
I got
nobody's
too much to.
internet.
I got too much to lose to attack somebody else
Yeah.
over some bullshit.
We pretend to be Delulu, but we really not.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck is going on.
Like,
I know what the
we-
fuck going on. I'm not really
Yeah.
delusional.
That lady does not know us. We are not about to lose our jobs and go crazy.
We're not.
But we love you, girl.
So I guess that would segue into another question I have for y'all. So with the halves and like barbs and all that, the fan bases, the
Yeah.
bases and stuff, do you think that could like hurt an artist's legacy? Like if people doing like what Nicki fans do per se?
I, in my opinion, me by myself, I'm not speaking for
You don't need
I
no help.
absolutely think that it can tarnish your. So, okay. I'm scared to talk about Nicki Minaj because we said something about Nicki Minaj in one of our videos
First of all,
like years ago at this point, and they are still coming for Britney to this
let me
day.
just clear
And
something
all
up.
we said was she can't dance as well as Beyonce. That is a fact.
That's all
I mean,
that
she
was
don't.
said.
What?
That is all.
I think
that
that's
was
a clear
said.
fact.
That's a
Exactly.
fact.
Beyonce is a better performer than
Then
Nicki Minaj.
and those people
But-
call Britney all types of names.
To this day,
Oh, God.
to this day, and that video was posted like 3 years ago. And I said what I said.
Literally, we
I
not changing
said what
it.
the fuck I said. And if you're mad, be mad. But at the end of the day, Beyonce's a better performer than than Nicki Minaj. Beyonce's a better performer than anybody. So I wasn't coming for Nicki Minaj.
Right, and her fans are just unhinged.
They're
like,
unhinged.
and I think
They're also like 11 years old.
that too. And I'm
Nah,
like,
what about
I
Crunk
think,
Coco?
who?
The Crunk Coco dude that be second to Nicki Minaj, trying to be twisting his neck and then shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Listen.
I
The
didn't realize
the
he had
one
a
that
name.
did
I didn't know he had a name either.
The one that did the super bass thing?
Yeah. What about?
I didn't know.
I
his
hope he's.
name.
I hope
But
he's
shout
well.
out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. But I'm like, I think that
I
affects,
forgot his name, but I did my homework for the
Yeah.
I knew I
I
was gonna
think
forget
that
to these
affects
questions.
Nicki's like. I think that affects the way she raps. Like she's
Mm.
like, whatever I do, they gonna love it, no matter
Yeah.
what. I don't have to put no effort in.
That part.
And she be like sicking them on people like they animals. Like it's wild. Like,
Yeah.
Very
I
wild.
feel like
and that's
your
what you remember
fans-
about Nicki Minaj is her fans. Like you remember the barbs.
Mhm.
It's kind of if you are just a young kid and you didn't know nothing about like Itty Bitty Piggy and all those mixtapes and Beam Me Up, Scotty, you would think like you just wouldn't remember that because all you worried about is the barbs,
Yeah.
and I think that just is sad, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that can ruin your your legacy because if you're a good person, respectfully, and again, it always goes back to Beyonce, but she literally, her thing is love. Like
Yeah,
she's
for
like,
sure.
I want to connect with people. That's just what I give,
Mm.
and that's what Beehive typically is. Now, back in the day, they was a little bit, they were a little insane, but like this today, we don't do all that. Now, for the garbs,
Don't say them right. Matter of fact, bleep out barbs. Don't
it's just
even.
nothing but negativity.
It's
I'm
just all
like,
negativity. And
again,
it's
I don't
like-
know how far we're gonna go, but it's like be for real, for real.
Mhm.
I know that if Beyonce came out with a track that was trash, I would be like, that was trash,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
People say that about.
I'm just going.
stuff.
I'll give my
Uh,
honest opinion, and I know how to separate it and to say what's real and what's
Mhm.
not.
I was
I'm
like,
not
that's
just gonna
not
do
my
that just
favorite
because I'm a
song, but-
fan. But also, I'm gonna be truthful. But Beyonce ain't never had to give me that. She ain't never
We
come
never
up with
had
no
to deal with
trash.
that.
Like
so,
perfect
I mean,
example,
so-
they were trying to put her and Taylor Swift against each other recently.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
And she went
We'll
right,
get
and
to
she
that.
took a picture with her, like, "Hey y'all, we friends, calm down." And everybody was like,
and
"Okay,
everyone
cool."
was like, okay.
So I would ask this: is it a difference because they like? Because Nicki's a rapper, and rap and come from that type of energy. So you do think that might add to it a little bit? Just just
So-
throwing out
That's
I-
fair.
I feel
maybe, but
if-
nah, she be ODing to me.
She do. I feel if
There's
we
The rapper or not, but
yeah, I feel if we speak on recent events, because personally, like I said in our video that was posted 3 years ago that people still come for me for, I love Nicki Minaj. I've always been a fan of Nicki Minaj. I was in high school rapping Itty Bitty Piggy in the hallways all day. Her pen game is strong. I've always said that.
Period.
So honestly, it was sad for me to see what has been going on. It was sad for me to see the spiraling. I was like, damn, I hate this for you. But I just feel like if you make your own bed, bitch, lay in it.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. Because no one's making you do these things. No one's making you say these things. And the fact that you are saying these things on your own and then you have your delusional ass fan base backing you up, it's just a recipe for
You about to-
disaster.
Put redacted. Say redacted because they.
How
gonna-
about-
I don't give a fuck.
How-
I
how's
said
the,
what I
how's
said.
how's the what they call Rihanna job? The Navy. How's the Navy? They pretty good. They decent.
I don't
I've
never
never see them.
They just be begging her to make music.
That's all
Yeah,
it is.
that's
Begging her
it.
for
Like,
an
"Ooh,
album.
Shauna."
Yeah, which is valid. Like, yeah.
I don't see them in a conversation.
I don't
at
really
all.
see
Yeah,
them.
I just, you
But
know,
see,
she
if
got
you
her
compare
own.
it
I'm
to
just
other
naming it.
rappers, like you got the Heidi's, you got Cardi B and her fan base, you still don't see no hate like that. Like you don't think of the Heidi's be like, oh my God, they're about to dox me or anything. So even if it was rap, if you a good
Nah, the
person,
Hottie they got a man business. They stirred up some stuff a couple of weeks ago. So I'm
ooh,
when Megan dropped that track, or whatever, and she was dissing Party, I guess, and he responded, but all the quote unquote hotties was in his joke.
oh,
And then he
deserved it.
responded.
He deserved it though.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
at the end of the day,
I
like,
mean-
you know, if some...
It was
Yeah.
trash.
It was.
I didn't even listen
Hey,
to
look, I'm just saying. They,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But
at the end
then
of
she
the
tried to act like
day-
I didn't say anything to you. Your fans was all in my shit. I was chilling.
That's true. You know
Yeah.
what's so funny,
I've been
though?
cheated. You know what I'm
think
saying? He's like, I've been cheated. Like, this shit over.
I think it's hilarious because if one of, you know, the girlies say something or do something, their fans like will do what they do, say what they say, attack who they want to attack, whatever. I feel like with Hive, if a person says something about Beyonce, we just be in their comments mad bees.
That's
In
Yeah.
the comments. We
We'll,
just,
we'll come for your family. We don't come for nothing.
we
It's
just
just
gonna
bees.
post a whole bunch of bee emojis in the comments.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We don't even gotta say nothing.
People just hate Beyonce fans because we be right.
We do be right.
We just be
I
saying
will give y'all
correct
this.
things.
We be right
Beyonce
because
is-
Beyonce's never wrong.
Yeah, she's not really problematic. She don't put herself in none of that bullshit that
She
go
don't
on.
embarrass her
So
fans.
yeah, so it's the hater is kind of be like, yeah, you really on some hating shit because she don't put herself in them predicaments and shit.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Never see her in no gossip unless they put her in some.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even the shit that we seen, it was like, I mean, your sister did that. She ain't do that.
Exactly. Look, and then never even addressed it. All she said was that, of course, some shit is gonna go down when there's $1 billion in the elevator.
And that's
Mm.
Period. And that's all she had to
Period. That's
say.
it.
I mean, she did drop a whole album kind of addressing a little bit, right?
Kind of, but so did Jay-Z too.
Yeah, they both.
I mean,
They let Beyonce addresses stuff through music, which I feel like if you're an artist,
just do that.
just do.
yeah,
Stay
that's what
off
she's
the
supposed to
Twitter.
do.
Exactly.
Put it in your
Stay
art.
off of social
Put it in your
media.
art.
Put it in the bars and do it that way.
And that just kept me humble because that just let me know if Beyonce getting cheated on out here.
I have no hope, and that's why I will be a bachelorette for life.
Oh,
Oh, we going
Lord.
there.
I mean, do
It's
it.
true.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It is what it is.
So can't nobody make you that Coretta or nothing like that?
Absolutely.
I don't ever want to
not.
be nobody's
I don't want to
Coretta.
be nobody's Coretta.
Nobody's Coretta.
Coretta won't even the Coretta.
Okay.
how did he even try to explain it? I'm like, Coretta wasn't even like that. She was an activist before he was. So, like,
Literally.
I'm just asking. I'm
I was
good. I
weak
don't
when her
know.
daughter came up there and was like, take my mama name out this
Yeah.
conversation immediately. Like, now. Jonathan Majors is wild.
Wild.
Nah,
Okay,
dude,
Megan Good
dude
is
is,
wilder.
dude is definitely wild.
Wilder. And it's crazy because I love me some Megan Good.
yeah.
She's like top 5 for me. That bitch is bad. And I'm just like, damn, you with this? Jonathan, I don't know. Maybe he laying it down. I just feel like that's the only reason. I mean, I don't know. He kind of looked like he was.
Oh.
I think he on steroids, so that thing is not thinging.
What is going on,
That
man?
man,
Yeah, that's the thing. This is our tangents. That's why I said
No,
you
I
gotta
know it,
get
I
us.
know it, but I just be tripping because this is
that
yeah.
man is Roy Rage.
Y'all funny as
The range
hell.
a little
Y'all
bit
saw how
by
big
here.
he got for that movie?
Oh.
That man is huge. That is steroids. That is
Yeah.
Roy
That's the
Rage.
voice.
Roy
Yeah.
Rage
He
is
was
crazy.
beating on that white lady because it was Roy Rage. What?
That's true, T.
And
That
also,
is
That's
also
true.
my other theory.
We don't know this to be true yet.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
thing.
allegedly.
This just is.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Also,
Quote.
think about it. So, homegirl got mad in the car because another woman texted him. It was Megan. Megan Good was texting him, and she saw it and got mad. And now that's why Megan Good is like standing beside him because she's like, damn, if I hadn't texted
Are you
him,
serious?
he probably would have never been in none of this shit.
I
Think
didn't
about
know
it.
that.
That's her thing.
You heard it here first.
Again, allegedly.
Allegedly,
But at the
but you
same
heard it here.
time, it makes sense.
It makes very.
Put the pieces together. It's right there.
Wow.
Wow.
The pieces is right there. You just gotta. A, B, C, D.
Rage is wild.
It's Roy. It is Roy Rage. When I
Oh,
saw
Roy
how big
Rage
he
is
got, I
crazy.
said, "Oh, that man is on steroids."
Oh, so he definitely can't keep it up.
What the?
I'm just.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying.
No, for real. Roy, they literally
They really
you
do
can't.
that. You can't.
You know, I
The
used to
only
be
thing you can
into.
focus on
You
Roy.
used to
I used to be in wrestling. I was ready. She cut me off. Brittany cut me off. So I was just.
I'm sorry.
I used to be not in a bad way. I was gonna let you go. I was like, I used to be into wrestling, so I know about all the steroid shit and all the
Now think
and shit,
about it.
sports and all that stuff. So I know what
So
he's
you know what we talk about.
Yeah,
You
but
know
they ain't got nothing to
exactly
do with
what
me.
the fuck
I
we talking
don't know what's going
about.
on.
What's that? It was a game show in the 80s. They got a documentary on
American Gladiators.
Yes.
That's my shit. I used to watch that shit.
And they be on
I
steroids.
watched that documentary and I said, and that's what them roids be doing.
And now, how many people from that show done killed their wives or beat up their wives?
Domestic violence.
Domestic
What the
violence
roids
is
do?
crazy.
Did y'all see the other one? It was another documentary on Netflix. It was called like Killer Sally or something. And
Yes, with her
Yes.
husband.
her husband. She was
Yes,
married, a
and he
white
was
lady
on-
married to a black dude. They both was on like kind of steroids, bodybuilding shit. And she ended up killing them
She
and
had to
shit.
kill him because he was beating her
Beat
ass,
her
and he
to
was
the
on
core.
steroids. All I'm saying
Again,
is just think
stay
about
off
it.
of
Steroid. Y'all is crazy.
That's actually very crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said if I ever date a guy that he was like, yeah, I want to start steroids, we can end it right here.
Yeah, 'cause
Already
we
I
know
don't think they would tell y'all.
You're not about to be beating on me.
Did y'all watch?
I feel like I'll catch it.
Did y'all watch the game? The show, the game.
Yes.
So y'all remember when Jason got on the steroids, right? And you see how he didn't tell Kelly. So it's like, you know,
Don't tell
She had
me.
to find
but
out.
You don't have
There
to
will
tell,
be
you can
signs.
tell.
Somebody
Yeah.
said there
You
will
can
be
always
signs.
tell.
If
he
you-
didn't want. He won't trying to.
You might
he
not
couldn't
know
get his
it's
shit
the
together.
roids, but
You
you
go-
know it's something.
You go from 180 to 280 in a month, baby.
Yeah.
You on them roids.
But the game was one of my favorite shows. coming up.
Honestly.
The game was unhinged.
I was locked in.
I love the
Oh,
game.
man.
The game was unhinged, especially to be a TV show.
It was great.
Unhinged.
Yeah, they touched a lot of stuff.
So
Mhm.
they did- That was my shutdown.
So to get this conversation back on track a little bit,
This is what happens.
So
I'm
what
gonna
are
ask
we talking about?
I'm gonna ask y'all about like what's been y'all toughest task or journey during this content creating period of y'all having the pod since 2020. Like what's been the toughest
Consistency.
obstacle?
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
Consistency.
consistency.
Being consistent is
Mhm.
hard
Yeah.
because we work. We all like have full-time jobs. Like we got life.
Yeah, life be
Be
life.
life in. I moved away, so that was kind of hard. I came back. I'm back, but it's just hard to
Yeah.
be consistent.
If you don't make this your full-time thing, like you're the only thing you're doing, it's very difficult. It's very much an investment, and you have to spend a lot of time with it and nurturing it. So if you don't have that time, it's hard to do all of that. And
Mm.
then
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but we're really big on putting out quality,
Yeah.
not just like pushing out 100 episodes so that we have the quantity. Because we've done a lot where we've recorded podcasts, YouTube videos, and the quality was just not there. So it's just like we're not putting that out.
That's also a challenge.
Yeah, it's very much a
Oh,
challenge.
technology.
All of
Oh
that.
my
I think
God.
technology is our biggest hater.
Literally, like we have so many videos where we just don't have the footage no more. We did a whole hour, 2 hour content creating, and then it's time to start editing, and it's like it's nowhere to be
It's
found.
not there.
That's
It's not
happened.
there.
And then
On
on
more
top of
than one
that,
occasion.
funding. We was talking
Yeah,
about this
money.
off camera, but y'all don't understand. You gotta have camera equipment. You gotta have mics. You gotta have a good environment,
Lighting.
lighting. All of that makes
Lighting
sense.
is important.
Lighting is important.
Yeah. So if you don't have lights, and if you're not doing it at like peak time when the sun is in the sky and your windows are open, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
So
And that's not to say you can't do it, but it's
yeah, it's work. You have to put in the work, and then you have to have the time to do that, or make the time to do that. So I would say that would have been probably the biggest challenge for us is consistency and technology.
Last thing.
Mhm.
And everything that we've done is self-taught. So we
Yeah.
didn't know
Everything.
anything about YouTube videos. We didn't know anything about podcasts. So we had to research every little thing just to even upload an episode.
Yeah.
And it's like, some people have it in them where they've been doing this for years, but we really just jumped in the game with no experience at
We
all.
got it out the mud.
Out the mud.
Out the mud.
Literally out
So
the
it's
mud.
like, it's a lot, but like it's worth it. Because again, I got these two girls. Two
I
ladies
mean,
over
it's
here.
fun. If you
'Cause
do
I'm
it
in a
with
group.
people
If it
that
wasn't
you
for
like,
y'all two, I probably would have been
I
like,
definitely would
I'm
have
over
quit.
this.
I'm not doing this
2020
shit.
would have been the first and last
The first
year.
and last year.
Editing a video alone is like, I do not want to do this shit. Like,
Mhm.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Thank God for my friends.
I be
'cause-
trying to do my little shit, but it's hard. So I can only imagine like, yeah, that shit sucks. And then also some people like expect shit to be instant gratification, like
Mhm.
so that we should generate money and ads and all that. But it don't come with that. You build the body of work for whoever catch on, then they can go back and look at your shit. So
Right.
you always just gotta have shit going and content out
Yeah.
regardless.
Too.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a job. It
It's
becomes a job in a
job.
sense,
It
but
becomes a job.
y'all love what y'all talking about. So I think it really makes it easier
I think that's
to
the only
work
thing that
to-
makes it easy.
because y'all gonna do that regardless. So it's like,
Right.
why not
We have a good
Right.
time.
Right. We do have a good time. That's the only thing that makes it worth it is that we would still be doing this if we
Yeah.
weren't doing
Yes,
this, you
right.
know? Like
There's
if
some-
the camera wasn't recording, we'd still be sitting, getting drunk and talking
And
about
talking
Beyonce.
shit. Literally.
Talking shit and talking about Beyonce.
It's been days where I got off work and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this
Every
today.
time.
And then when I get here, I'm like, oh, this was fun. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's-
this. Like,
I swear, like I just be like, dang, we gotta record tonight. Fuck, I'm tired. Da, 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 da.
yeah.
And then I get there and it's just like,
I'm glad I came.
that was so
I can do
Every
this every
time.
day.
Yeah,
It's
every time.
therapeutic.
Yeah, it
It
don't
is.
feel
It's
like
very
you're
much
doing work
therapeutic.
when you're actually doing something and talking about stuff that you love to do. So I think that, of course,
Can I
Of
try the
course.
bread?
we on our second wine, y'all.
I told
But
y'all we
I,
gonna get there.
I snuck it in, but I ain't know
I know
everybody.
you when you did it, but like I didn't want to stop the conversation.
Hey, look,
Well, I've never seen this one. What
Me
is
neither.
this?
Okay, so
it's
this
kind of,
is,
oh, go ahead. I was
Okay,
ready.
okay,
I was
okay.
ready to spill the tea. My fault.
No, go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
That
You
jump
go ahead.
kind of, y'all, we thought that last one was dry.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love dry
She do
wine.
love a dry
All
wine.
right, cool. Go.
Okay, so this is 2020 Blackboard Cabernet
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon by
Is this something?
by Matthews.
Oh yeah.
So this one is 80% Cabernet, 86% Cabernet
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
Sauvignon. 11% Merlot, 3% Petit Verdot. I don't know what that is. All right, so this one is 14.5%
Wow.
alcohol.
Pull it up. I see it say that like cocoa in it. Like
Yeah, so
Do you taste chocolate?
Yeah, I just-
this says it has cocoa
you
powder,
can kind of smell it.
strawberry preserve, blackberry, and vanilla. I like all of
Oh,
those.
this is up my alley.
I
Let me
like
taste
all
it.
of those.
Well, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Hurry up.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'll just go ahead and pass it down.
But cab is my
Oh,
favorite
shit.
wine if I do like
Okay.
get any wine. So I fuck with the cab heavy. So
I like a good
Okay.
cab.
I never
like a
tried
I
that.
like a cab.
I like a
I
good
think
mall
my
back.
favorite might be
You still got
a
drink that.
Riesling.
Okay, I was thinking about getting one of those, but I
Those
was
are,
like,
oh, they're just so crisp. I love them.
I love a dry wine.
Girl, how you gonna
you was over there
She's
babysitting.
about to make a rosé.
like
Not
Rosé's
y'all.
also
Send
good
it to
too.
me over
BFFR?
here.
BFFR.
Thank you.
She trying to be professional. That's it.
I'm
I
trying to
appreciate
be,
it.
Trying to keep it,
but
trying to keep it cute and on mute.
We still being professional. We having fun at our job. Let's do
Exactly. That's what I came here to do.
it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Jesus be offense, man. Y'all help me
Right.
out.
All right, y'all ready?
Take the wheel. Ooh, I
Oh.
took a little sip.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. It's good. I
oh, I
like
can
it.
smell it.
Yeah, it's
I like this one better than the first one. This one's real
Ebony's
good.
not gonna like it.
Oh yeah,
She
no,
don't
she
like
don't.
it.
Yeah.
you ain't fucking with it. It's dry as hell.
It's dry.
Ebony needs her
It
wine
dries
to
up quick
taste
though. Like it don't even
Yeah.
like
sugar.
it dry
you
real
like it?
quick.
And she can't lie
I
about it.
can't lie about it. Nah, this ain't for me.
Ain't-
But I'm gonna drink this.
Yeah,
I'm a,
yeah,
that's
you
the
can drink
thing.
it, though.
I love
I'm gonna drink
this.
it.
I like this a lot.
So if you like dry wines, this is what you would like right here.
Yeah, that
How
joint,
much did you spend?
that was like 23.
Oh,
Oh,
was
that's
almost-
not more than
shabby.
the Josh,
Where
right?
do you be working at? What you do? This your full time job. You
baby.
making money because you just spent
I'll
$40.
get 3 bottles of wine for $20.
You spent $43.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure I had like
Okay.
Well, we
I
appreciate that.
my guests. I had to make
appreciate
sure my
that.
guests were at
We
the top of the
definitely
top. You know what I'm
appreciate
I
saying?
appreciate that. Thank
Mhm.
you.
But I would have brought some, and I'm drinking this myself. I'm about a little barefoot Pinot Grigio. I
Oh,
tear that shit up.
now we
We
didn't
go
drink some
there.
barefoot. We didn't have some
People be
barefoot.
trying
Let
to
me
sleep
put
on
What's-
the barefoot. Barefoot do
Now-
what it needs to do.
Now, I personally will not buy barefoot, but if you got it, I'll drink.
Yeah, if you got it, I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm saying. Like, so,
I'm not gonna turn my nose up
I'm
at
not
some
gonna spend my
barefoot.
money on it.
I'm
but,
not.
You know.
I'm not gonna turn my nose up on some barefoot or some yellowtail. I'm gonna be like,
Yellowtail
Yeah,
be
no,
Pour
the
me a-
yellowtail.
Yellowtail
When I was
straight
living in
to-
a single house, me and Jessica used to throw back a
The
bottle of
big
yellowtail
bottle?
Moscato. Yes, so we used to.
how
throw
you
them
used to drink?
back
See,
with it.
Moscato is too sweet for me.
It is, but that's like a
I-
good starter
yeah.
wine. If you black, you know you like some
Moscato is
Moscato.
good when like it's a good starter wine. It's also good if you're like having alcohol and you also have wine. Just do Moscato.
Why was that promoted so in the 2010s? We had a whole bunch of Moscato.
Moscato, right? It
What the
was just
fuck made
a-
that shit pop up like
I
that?
don't
Aunties was
know.
drinking up the Moscato.
Yeah, they went from Alizé to Moscato.
Alizé to Moscato.
To the
The
Moscato.
pipeline was straight. It was just Alizé Moscato.
Like,
Man.
Moscato was
And then you
like
know
being romanticized like a motherfucker. Like,
was.
we should drink this. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, that shit ain't good.
I would like to know who was the one that started that.
Pioneered.
I
I
don't
don't know. I
know.
remember Roscoe Dash had a song where he was talking about Moscato.
I'm gonna
Roscoe
say
Dash.
Moscato, and you gonna be
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna throw that one in.
Right, yeah,
Take me back. Take me
No
back.
I want
hands.
you to not
Take me
get
back.
monetized.
Take me back.
You
Take
know.
me back.
That's
No
wild.
hands is a time, man.
Mhm.
Every time. But yeah, and then it was a song with Absol and Kendrick Lamar. They got a whole song called Moscato. Where he sang about Moscato. So I'm like, when the fuck did that shit
I'm
get
about to
stamped?
say,
It's
and
like
it's better
2011,
wine.
2010.
It's
I'm like, what the
way
fuck
better
happened?
wine. But Moscato to me is actually the bottom tier wine.
But don't
Ooh, I
listen.
ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink too
drink
much
some.
of
I'm about to say,
Moscato.
I'm gonna drink some Moscato now.
I mean, I'm gonna drink it. I
but
just feel like
it
it's
definitely is not the best
not
wine.
bottom tier, but like just the easiest wine to drink. Like
Mm.
Yeah.
you know, it's not like
If
you don't have to
basic,
be a connoisseur to
Cocoa
drink
Moscato.
Moscato. You don't gotta be a wine drinker to drink Moscato. That's just like I don't drink wine, so let me get some Moscato.
That's definitely like I just turned 21. I want some wine. Moscato.
Exactly.
Or I'm
There's
going
nothing
to
wrong
Something
with
had
it.
to
Olive
happen.
Garden.
Some dude was fucking with some girl or something like that. And she put him on the Moscato. He like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
rap about this in my next song.
That's probably exactly what
That's
You
happened.
know,
exactly
They had a good
what it
night out
was.
Moscato. It's like, nah, this ain't it. When I
Yeah.
had this, I'm like, this what they boosted? Like, nah, that shit ass. I stopped drinking wine for some shit. I had to get back introduced to that shit. Like, start going to the wineries and shit like that. Like, doing
We
little
love
shit
a good
like that.
wine
Wine taste.
tour.
See, once you find your
Love a
thing,
wine.
your
Yeah,
niche,
yeah.
and then it's
Yeah.
good. Because I
Yeah.
wasn't a wine girl either. And then I
Mhm.
said until the pandemic, and then that's all I could really
You got in your
get.
bag.
Mhm.
I don't know when I
Yeah.
started drinking wine, but I do love a good wine. I love a good charcuterie board now.
You do
Let me
like
tell
the
you something.
charcuterie.
I love a charcuterie board. I don't know what
Mhm.
it is. Like, if I go to your house and you got a charcuterie board set up, I ain't leaving.
And you make such good wine.
I love it. I love
Oh,
a
that's
meat
your-
and a
that's
cheese
your
and a,
thing?
and a
You-
fruit.
That's your
Yes,
thing.
Okay.
I would put one together right now if we had it.
Bring some crackers in here next time.
Crackers, all of it.
cheese. I got you.
A good
Cheese,
jam.
grapes,
I
the
love a good
jams.
jam.
Salami.
I love a jam.
Red pepper jelly jam.
I love
baby.
it. You know what? I feel like next time you should do make the meats into like a rose.
I saw that and I said I was gonna try.
The rose
I got
or cut the strawberries up into like the little flowers.
little flower things. I'm definitely
So
gonna try
cute.
that. I'm just waiting
So
on
cute.
a place to live, and I got it.
We're gonna talk about that off camera. So.
So,
I low-key forgot we was being recorded.
We gotta talk about that off camera.
Cut that out. I'm not homeless. Cut that out. I'm not. Just cut that out.
I love that I'm getting unhinged over here. I love it, man.
This is what happens.
This is what happens.
This
You
go-
don't even know how much like footage we have to cut
It
from
be
what we record.
hours long, and then we don't even be talking about Beyonce. Like we just be
Just be
talking.
going
like,
in.
You see,
Throw it in,
It get a little crazy at times.
a little bit. Sometimes we gotta be like,
Reel it in,
Bring it
sister.
back.
Rid of that. I got so another thing with the content creating. I said like,
sorry. Go ahead.
see, look,
Go
I said
ahead.
slick shit. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to reel y'all back.
I
Look.
know. I definitely heard that in my ear.
Oh, my
Oh,
fault.
you got the
No, you
headphones in. Good Lord, what does it sound
My
like?
fault.
Brittany?
I
It's
was
so crisp and clear. It really is. I love it. I love it.
Reel us back in.
So, with how we said the content creating come with long hours and stuff, I know like generating like revenue or sometimes, and I was talking about the ads and stuff like that. Do y'all find it like taxing if you're not getting the like type of revenue you want from like putting out content or something like that? Like,
Well, I personally feel like, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say this, that I don't want to say we don't care about the revenue, but it's just like we do this for free. Like we're not getting paid to do this. I feel like on YouTube we made like what?
$300.
$300, and we've been doing this for 4 years. Like we don't care about that. Like if we were making money, cool. Like that's cool. But like we do this for free, we would keep doing it for free. Like this is just, it's really a hobby for us. Like the fact that we can connect with so many people and just, get opportunities out of this is great. It's awesome, but it's really a hobby. So it's like, money would be great, but it's just like,
it's coming.
Yeah. And
I
that's
feel
the
it.
thing. I feel like our thought process is, and I listen to a lot of interviews, documentaries. It takes at least 4 to 7 years before something really pop off.
Mhm.
So I
For
already
sure.
knew we weren't gonna get no money from the beginning
yeah, I wasn't looking for no money. I wasn't expecting no money.
at all.
I was just like, I get to take time out of my, it's
Busy-
either boring
busy
or
life.
hectic, one or the other. No in between, either my boring life or my hectic life, to hang out with my friends
Yeah.
and get drunk and talk about Beyonce. I would do that for free all day, every day.
That's
Like
it.
I don't care about no money.
That's
Like,
it.
And then when you hear about people that do chase the money, like although they may get it, but sometimes it always turns out horrible. Like
Yeah.
you chasing the wrong thing. I'm never gonna chase the money because
Yeah.
anybody could be a millionaire. It's been
Mhm.
shown. But people be really sad and depressed and on
Mhm.
drugs when they be
They do.
No,
I'm
for
taking
real.
this
They
They
be cold
really
out in their
do.
you really
basement.
chasing the bag.
Mhm.
That's babe. You got to chase something deeper than
Chase the
that.
And that's when it
happiness.
turns into a job. Like when
Yeah.
you start worrying
Right.
about money and getting paid and stuff, then it's
Yeah.
not fun anymore.
I just
'Cause
want to have fun.
I just want to
That's
drink
Yeah.
and talk shit with my friends.
Exactly.
And people tell us we look pretty.
Exactly. That's my favorite compliment. Oh, you girls are so chocolatey and beautiful. I'm like,
Like, oh, thank you. That's
Thank
payment
you.
enough. Thank you.
Exactly.
It
That's enough.
honestly is.
That
Get
is
into the
enough.
mugs.
I love the compliments. Keep them coming.
I
Keep
mean,
them coming.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all got a connection with a lot of people. So what y'all doing is y'all building. So that shit's gonna end up where y'all making a lot of.
Thank you.
Thanks. As long as I meet Beyonce, I'm
Nah, for real, y'all truly like I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking through all the comments on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm like, oh, they really got like the community, the Hive community is really with y'all. And speaking of that, y'all was in. I seen y'all was in the Hive video compilation on Beyonce's YouTube
Yes, we were.
for the "You Can't Break My Soul."
We were.
Were.
How did that feel? Like
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would ever happen. Ever.
I was
still,
not
Yeah, still to this
expecting
day, I'm just like, did that happen? Is that real? Like, because the only thing that I know is that Beyonce had to approve that video. So I know that she saw my face.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
that to me,
and that's enough.
that's enough.
She know who we are.
She knows who we are.
Was that the peak of like? I feel like we made it. Like that made you feel like you stamped it, or
We do
But
that
Not
a
the
lot.
main.
We do
Yeah.
that a lot though.
We
I'm
do that a
gonna
lot.
say-
We take every little thing we do.
every little
like,
thing. That was one
like,
of the
oh my God, we
milestones,
did it.
Literally.
What?
We did it.
that was one of the ones though that made y'all like, all right, we doing the right. We doing what we do.
That's
Yeah,
the
Like,
that
thing.
made me realize,
I
like,
was
okay,
like,
we're
positive
going in the right
reinforcement
direction.
type
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
somebody
we're on
is
her
watching.
radar,
Yeah.
and that's when I was like, okay, we on to something now.
The right
now
people
you
are
know
watching us.
Yeah.
Like really watching us. Like
And we
like
see you,
important
Beyonce. we
right.
see you.
We see you seeing us. Not like obviously everyone who watches us is important. So obviously thank you for watching us. But like, you know, the people who can make some shit shake
Yeah.
is watching us. And I was like, ooh, let me be a little bit more hinged on camera because
If we can.
if we can.
Ooh, child. But yeah, that was crazy.
It was
Nah,
very
so the next step is actually
Meeting Beyonce.
Me, yeah.
That's
I feel
it.
like you said, she had to approve that. She not gonna put anything on her, so she had to.
Exactly.
Her team came there like, look at this. This a cool clip. All right, we're gonna
Mhm.
put it
I
on
would
there.
like to think that she said you need to make sure that Beytime Unwine
Yeah.
is in the video.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
that
like to
was what
think.
happened, and that's
And
how
I'm
we
not
got
gonna
here.
lie, we had some good camera time. Like, you know how Beyonce likes to do like a 0.4 seconds of something.
I was on that
We
for
had a
the.
good like maybe two.
I got a
two
good
and a
little
half
round
seconds.
in.
Yeah, like a good 2.5
You
seconds.
saw
That's
our
a
face.
long time.
You
Yeah.
saw our face.
Yeah.
And you recognized. It's so funny because like my little bonus baby was watching it on YouTube and I didn't tell her nothing about it. So she was just like watching the YouTube video and then she saw our scroll cry. She was like, hold on. She was like, hold up, girl. That look like you. And I was like, oh, that's
it
you.
is
She was
me.
like,
Period.
that's you. And I was like, I know Beyonce, girl. Yes. Yes. Your
So
mom
cute.
knows Beyonce.
Nah, that's definitely lit. I could only if I ever get posted by
Yeah.
somebody of that magnitude, I'm
It's
gonna
coming.
definitely be.
And the thing
It
was
is.
that made it really like real was that our supporters and everybody, like before we could even talk to
They
each other,
knew
they were
before
like,
we knew.
"Did you see you guys in
Yeah,
the video?
like-
Are you in the video?" Like a whole bunch of comments
Yeah.
and
I was
like,
like, wait, what?
DMs. And that's when I was like, "Oh,
Yes,
so
the
y'all
people-
not only we see each other, but like
Y'all saw it
y'all
too.
see us too." It's
That was great.
insane.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
It's very insane.
Because I really just, to this day, even though we have like all these subscribers and followers and stuff on Instagram, I still think anybody's sit in the fit and watch us talk about
That's how I
Beyonce to this
feel.
day. And I
That's
know
how-
they do, but I'm just like, who was about to sit and watch us? But they be watching
They do
and
be
they
watching.
be noticing.
Is that called imposter syndrome?
Probably.
I think that's
There
imposter
might be a
syndrome.
slight little case of that, but you know,
Ain't no wrong.
it keeps you humble.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sound like humility. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's
Like
humble.
very humble.
Yeah.
not thinking too high of yourself, but also like know that y'all doing something though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like gotta find the medium in that.
Sooner or later, this humility gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
As
look.
soon as we meet
As soon as I
Beyonce,
meet
You ain't gonna tell me
I don't-
nothing.
Okay, if I knew you yesterday, I don't know you today.
If we meet Beyonce, the
The day I
podcast
meet
might be over.
Beyonce, I don't know nobody
We
no
might
more.
shut it
I
down.
said this before. We said it
Yeah,
before.
we might shut it
Once
down.
we
gonna
meet
be the end.
Beyonce, the podcast and the YouTube may be ending
We
right
might-
then and there. Because what else am I
Season-
doing?
Series finale.
Seriously.
I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's
Because
low.
after that, I'm just, I need to be on the payroll for Parkwood. So,
Right. As anything, I
I
don't
be
care.
saying y'all always putting y'all pitch in for certain stuff. Y'all.
you do. I'm like,
Hey, look, don't nothing beat a failure but a try.
You
Shameless
miss
plug.
all the
I'm saying.
shots you don't take.
You
That's
really
what
do.
they
You
say.
miss all the shots
For
you
sure.
don't take.
For sure.
I could take 100 shots. I just need to make it one time.
And we gonna make it.
No Kizzy. I was ready to ask y'all about the last tour, the Renaissance tour.
Mhm.
How many shows did y'all go to, man?
They
I done
went to
said I
more
was
than I
confused. I'm
did.
like, did y'all go 2-3 shows? Like, what y'all
Brittany
love?
and Ebony went to
Yeah.
more shows than I
Yeah,
did.
me personally, I've only gone to 2 shows. That was all I could afford. So
I went to one because that's all I could afford.
Okay.
Brittany, Ebony.
I went to 4.
God damn. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
so I guess I would ask, like, I did appreciate that's something I did like because the tour was going on for a minute, but the point where everybody started like getting into costumes and I see all the ladies dressed up in their style, like, oh, this dope. Like I like
Yeah.
the theme of the shit. When it got to that point, but then to C4, then I guess Ev, I gotta ask you, like, so you probably seen it like you just seen it on different cities, different
stages, different cities. Yeah.
So how was the experience for y'all and what they call it, Club Renaissance?
Oh yeah, it was okay. So I did do Club Renaissance the last show, and it was amazing. But again, I was against the barriers, and I could see her like literally, she's in front of me singing type thing. Now I don't know how the other fans were when you're in the pit of it and you can't move. Like when I look behind me, it is like you're standing still like this with a whole bunch of people. So for me, the experience was great. It felt like a different show every show. It didn't seem like the same one from DC. It didn't seem like the same one from Vegas. So I had a good time.
So you did.
Yeah.
You said Vegas?
I did DC 2 nights. I did Vegas, and then one of the last shows was New Orleans.
We snuck her into the
We did sneak
to
her
the DC
into the
one.
DC show.
She didn't have a ticket at all.
How
She-
the- whatever.
So now that it's
Don't snitch
over-
on y'all, sir.
Yeah, now
Now
it's
that
over.
it's over now.
Yeah.
Now that it's
Who's
over,
gonna
we
check
can
me?
talk about
We
it.
can talk about
legally.
it. So she had a ticket for the second night, and me and Brittany had tickets for the first night.
Okay.
And
That's a whole nother story how that even happened. But
so yeah, so she was like, I want to go. So she bought like a little ticket, but it was like the non-viewing seats, so she
Okay.
wasn't gonna be able to see anything. And when we got there, it was just so disorganized. Sorry, FedEx Field, but it was
It
disorganized.
was raining one of those days or something like that.
the
when it was
second
decent.
night,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
they were like, you need a wristband to get on the floor. So Brittany was like, okay. We go to get the wristband. They won't check an IDs. They won't check
Nothing.
tickets. So Brittany went back and
I
got
got back in line and
and
got another wristband.
got another
yeah.
wristband.
Oh,
And
that was the easy finesse. That was on y'all.
Yes. Listen, I'm from
How
New
would
York.
they
I'm
know?
a finesse. If it's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm a finesse.
And we went back and she
Okay.
got her little floor seat.
Yeah, and
but
I gave it to Ebony. I said, "Bet we in here."
we in here, but
Yeah,
she had to
we
keep
in
moving.
I had to keep
Yeah,
hopping
because she
from
technically didn't have a
place to
seat.
place.
She couldn't sit
She didn't
down.
have she could have sat down nowhere. And you know, everybody came to that damn show. There was not one
One seat.
free seat.
At
Damn.
all.
Not one. Everybody showed up.
Yeah.
Everybody.
seat was
So why do we
filled.
think that was gonna happen now?
I don't know. My brain wasn't working because I
wasn't.
said, because
I
this is
feel
the
like
thing.
somebody might not have made it, and you could find that empty seat and sit there.
I've done that plenty
Everybody
of
made
times.
it.
Buy
Me
a little
too.
seat
I
in the
did that.
nosebleeds, and then you go down to the floor if you can, and you just keep going until you get to a seat.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody checking you. But Beyonce, them security guards were
They were
clocked
They said,
in.
"You
Okay.
gotta move."
They was like, ma'am, you gotta move.
Those people were serious. It's
They
like,
were.
damn, how much is Beyonce paying y'all?
Honestly.
Because they were serious about their job now. If I was working at FedEx Field and somebody tried to sneak, I'd be like,
I would not
go
give a
this way.
fuck.
I would help. You know?
Literally.
I
Them
would
people
care.
were serious.
They were very serious
They
about
were
their
not
job,
playing,
but
like-
shout out to them because they did what Beyonce paid them
Did
to
y'all
do.
do right by the what's it, the mute challenge? Y'all was quiet?
Oh, we told people before the show even
Literally,
started.
I said, you better fuck up.
Literally, we
You
sat
better shut
down,
the
we turned around, we was like, "Hey, y'all know
Yeah.
what's going on?" And they was like, "You ain't gotta worry about us."
And I said, okay, period.
Period. That's all we worried
That's
about.
all I want to know because
And
when
they-
Beyonce
and they was
says shut
quiet.
up, you shut up.
I felt like I watched that transition too, like just with the outfits. It was like everybody was muting when the tour was going on, but
Yeah,
they
I
got to a
know
certain
that.
point where
But
like
the thing-
whoever made it a thing, and they
Yeah.
just had to continue.
The thing is, Beyonce didn't say nothing. She didn't give no rules. She's like, look around, everybody on mute, and like everyone's like, sitting excited. But then we caught on, I was like, wait a minute. She said,
Yeah.
look around, everybody on mute. She
So-
wants y'all to be on mute.
We give
So
the
we figured
first
that-
few shows
Yeah,
a
the first few
pass.
shows they got a pass. They definitely have a pass.
But the last few shows, like the last
Yeah,
3-4
'cause
shows,
you know what's
had
going
no
on.
business. Y'all
You
was
know
just,
what's going on.
Now, come on now.
Yeah, but also what I loved is that Beyonce never told nobody until like her birthday show.
Yeah.
She didn't tell nobody how to dress. Everybody was in formation. Everybody knew what Renaissance was and what it meant. No visuals, no instructions. She did not tell y'all what to wear. Everybody was just Renaissance coded down. Like
Literally. Silver.
Cowboy,
boots,
metallics.
That's
silk,
it.
cowboy,
Sparkle.
cowgirl, everything. Disco cowgirl. And Beyonce did not give nobody no instructions.
That's how you know Beyonce literally is like the queen, because I
Exactly.
had so many ads from different like clothing companies of just metallic, silver,
Every
cowboy
clothing
or
company
Western
tapped
inspired.
in.
And I was like, that is wild. This lady has said nothing. She has
Nothing.
not opened her mouth and told y'all to wear anything. And like literally all the clothing companies on Instagram was just, here, buy this, buy
Mhm.
this. Like
Silver, fringe, metallic, sequin.
she literally changed the industry.
rhinestone.
She changed the fashion
She
industry.
does. Beyonce changes the fashion industry.
And that's not even like funny.
That's true tea. Like Beyonce,
That's
Oh,
not
man.
even, we're not even just talking. Like,
Like,
that's
that's dead
facts.
ass. Beyonce saved the
Yeah, I got it,
economy.
man.
Them
She really saved the economy.
Them people was selling metallic. Zara even had like a whole
Yeah.
metallic section in their
Mhm,
store because
mhm.
people was buying it.
Because
Like
Renaissance.
that's wild.
That's the only reason.
I
It's
saw on
because
the news
Renaissance.
that she was literally stimulating the economy. Like the economy, like they were like
$1 billion.
Chicago
There
alone.
was,
We
there
about
was
to get
money
look, I like
flowing
that. We about to
in
get
and
to a
out.
lot of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask y'all about y'all Renaissance party that y'all threw though first before I get to that.
Let's talk about that. That was so fun.
That was so fun. And we haven't talked about it much.
Is that gonna be like a yearly thing, or that just happened to fall on like
I
a?
don't know about
We've really, okay.
that. That was a lot of planning.
That was a lot. It was a lot planning that party. And I just am so grateful that the party was just like the biggest success. Like everything that could have went right, went right. Nothing went wrong. It was amazing. And
It was a good time.
it was a good time.
Was
And,
that y'all first event?
that was
Like,
our
That was
first
our
event.
first
Okay.
We was like, we don't want to do nothing too much or too big and not be able to like, whatever. So we sold 50 tickets. And when we
Plus.
first 50 plus tickets. When we first started, like, we announced our party on like social media. And people was fucking with it. We was like, okay, cool. We sold like maybe 6 tickets that day. We was
Yeah.
like, oh,
The first day.
we lit. And then like after that, like we was not selling no tickets. We was like, oh my God, like there's gonna be 10 of us there. Like that's crazy. But I mean, throughout the time we got our tickets sold. We actually sold out of our tickets. So
It was fun.
amazing.
And I am like, I say I'm the realist.
Realist, I was
I'm
gonna say.
very much so the realist
Yeah,
of the
because me
group.
and Ebony are very delusional.
And I was like,
very delusional.
I was like, y'all, we are not about to sell out this party. Like, we're about to have like 10 people at this party. Like, y'all relax. And they was just like, no, we're gonna sell these tickets. We're gonna do it. And I was like, okay. It actually worked out. Like,
it did work out.
it was a good time. Like,
Yeah, it was an amazing crowd. Shout out to our bartender.
the drinks were amazing. The food was
amazing.
good.
Oh,
Shout out to Mama.
Yeah.
Ebony's mom cooked the food. Like, it was amazing.
Amazing. Shout out to DJ
the
Glen Coco.
decorations. Yes, and the DJ.
First of all, I just gotta. Oh my God. Okay, so I have been to a bunch of Beyonce parties, like at clubs or wherever. Like, oh, we're having a Beyonce night. It's even like on her birthday, especially September 4th. There's always a Beyonce party going on.
Yeah.
I've been to multiple of them, and it's like they'll play some Beyonce songs, but they're playing regular music. It's like, no, if I come to a Beyonce party, I want to hear
all-
only Beyonce all night. Why else am I here? So like we explained that to our DJ. He said, don't even worry about it. I got you. He was amazing.
He was like, say less. He played that music. It was so good.
It was so good.
It was a
Like,
good time. It was
and
a good night.
usually I don't even like to hear like mixes. I just want you to put on a Beyonce song, let it play, go to the next Beyonce song, let it play. Cause like I want to hear Beyonce. But no, the way he just like
Yeah.
he was amazing. Shout out to DJ Glen Coco. If you need a DJ, book him. Book him. He's amazing.
In a perfect world, yes, that would be a anniversary type party.
Yeah. In
So,
a perfect world.
Funding.
The money.
Yeah,
definitely.
funding.
So what help us
definitely
out
takes
so
money.
much so we can get these events out. But
It
yeah,
really
that's the
would.
only thing that holds us back.
And I think
I
like,
would
when
think
we
you could
sold
do-
those tickets, the amount of money we put into it, I think we just like broke even.
Not
Okay.
even.
We didn't break
We
it.
Oh, we didn't. Okay,
Not
never
at all.
mind. Because I know we didn't
We
make a
lost.
I know we didn't make a profit, but I thought we
We
at
ain't
least
made
broke
But we
even.
lost money. We spent money.
It was an investment. That's
It was
that's
very
just
much
it.
an
Nah,
investment.
for sure.
But it was a good time.
It
So
was
I
fun. It was worth it. Everything
it
was worth it.
It was worth it.
I mean, if it's once a year, and we are working professionals, you could put your money in it. But it ain't gotta be Renaissance. It could be another thing too, I guess. Like
We're
y'all
trying
just
to
have
plan
y'all.
something.
Yeah.
We're still
Absolutely.
trying to do events.
Yeah.
We just got to do.
Because our thing is like community. Like that's the whole thing of like Beytime Unwine is community, like sisterhood and Black women empowerment.
No
things.
judgment.
So like we definitely need to have a space for our community to come and, you know, commune.
For sure.
I love communing.
I ain't never heard that.
I mean,
Commune.
And
We communing, you know.
we're communing right now, you know.
Right.
Hey,
That
We're
wine.
having a good time, right?
Ooh, we
This is
just need to
very
break bread.
Very
That's
much
it.
communing. I like
Very
it.
much communing.
But nah, that y'all look definitely lit, professional. Y'all seen your backdrops, everybody taking pictures. It was everybody dressed up the theme.
You
Like
gotta come next time. You gotta come.
Yeah.
I don't
If
know
we
if I'm
have it,
built
you
for
gotta
that.
No, wow,
It's a
that's
good
a
time.
cop-out.
You don't gotta be like Beyonce down.
You would have a good
don't.
time.
It's
They ain't
fun.
my
We're
lane.
just lit. We're just
No,
lit.
we had some people that weren't Beyonce fans
Yep.
there,
And
and
they
they
had
were
a
men,
ball.
heterosexual,
Yeah.
and they had a good time.
They
All
were.
right.
That's
They
all I'm
had
saying.
a ball.
It's all about the vibes.
All right,
and we
cool.
always
See, that's
bring
what's
the
wrong with me.
vibes.
I'm a support.
Y'all don't be looking at the bigger picture.
I'm a
Exactly. You're
support.
not thinking big.
I'm
bitch.
supporting.
Beyonce.
You not thinking big.
If you're trying
You
to,
thinking
if you're trying to get a woman, go where the woman at.
I'm
Go
so-
to
no, I'm-
all the Beyonce stuff.
I
All the
support.
bitches is there. I
I'm
promise
support.
you.
I see.
You okay?
Bad
You see,
bitches
I brought them
love Beyonce.
tickets.
Bad bitches love Beyonce.
You see, I brought them tickets.
Okay.
I just lady was doing something. She was like, I
That's
want
all
to go see.
saying.
She said, I want to go to see
Men tell
Beyonce.
you,
I said,
I'm telling you.
I got you.
See, exactly. But
I ain't hesitate.
if you're trying to meet a woman, this is for anybody. If you are a straight man watching this podcast, which I'm sure you are, if you're trying to get a woman, go to where Beyonce at, because that's where they
Anything.
be.
That's where they're gonna be.
That's
All the
exactly.
girlies are gonna be there.
They're gonna be there. We putting you on game,
Yeah.
and it's for free.
For
For
free.
free.
So listen, y'all trying to
But
be
I'll be
like,
at the next one. Just let me know.
yeah.
course.
I just said I ain't know
All
about
right.
the thing. I know I can't dress in that theme. I ain't wearing no
You gotta
shiny.
know.
You can put on a little, you can
Come
put
as
on a
you
little
are.
shiny shirt. No, I ain't gonna let you off. You can put a little
I'm gonna put on
shiny
some
shirt
satin or
on.
something like that. Some
Don't do
satin.
that. You could put a little metallic on.
Do a little all black. Put a little
Put a little cowboy hat on now. It ain't that hard. Put some
Cowboy
effort
boots.
into it now. It's gonna work out. Just telling you.
The hoes gonna love
They
it.
gonna be like, oh, he like Beyonce.
You like
He gotta-
Beyonce? Oh, okay. You cute and you like
I was just singing Destiny Child's on my story the other day.
Listen, do what you
Yeah,
listen,
I was singing
trying
that
to tell
F.
you.
That's my
Hoes
shit.
gonna
It's
love
my,
it.
oh my god. It's,
Putting
it's
you
my
on.
ish.
Free game.
Mm-mm.
$1 million game.
Don't even get me started.
But so y'all speaking on man, and I don't like to get in women's business. So y'all gonna have to.
Thank
We
you.
about to get in women's business
Right.
now with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have
I'm
this.
ready.
All
I didn't have a couple glasses, so I'm
right,
ready.
cool.
ready.
So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions about women business.
Okay.
Let's take it there.
The first, we were talking about how Beyonce brings revenue to cities and all this stuff. How did y'all feel when Shannon Sharp said that she wouldn't move the needle like Taylor Swift would?
First of all, Shannon Sharp.
He clarified himself in a lot of ways, but
First of
just
all,
that base,
okay,
that blank, that just on
First
general,
of
how
all,
y'all felt about
Shannon
that?
Sharp don't even like black women. Period. He don't even
Let's go there.
go look at his
I like
exes.
Shannon Sharp.
I like Shannon Sharp too, but you can't take what he says seriously. He don't date black women. Period. He don't like them. Like
Mm.
he is a bunny hopper. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Period.
So you can't
Shout
really
out
like.
to Dr. Umar.
Shout out to Dr. Umar. Listen, the broke clock be right twice a day now.
Oh, come on.
Now I'm just saying, but Shannon Sharp, you cannot listen to that man. Of course, he thinks Taylor Swift moved a needle or whatever the hell he said, because he like white women. can't
Now,
really
I
trust
didn't
that.
see the clip.
I didn't
So,
see it either, but
But
Shannon
what
Sharp and
I
white women.
thought what he was saying, and again, I didn't see the clip.
I
but
got
I
it on deck, but I ain't gonna.
Okay, because is it bad?
Yeah.
Because what I was thinking is more so like just how she's being pushed in the NFL. Like every time it pans to her, I'm thinking the backing of Taylor Swift is a lot and probably moves a lot more. No, I can't even say that truthfully, but maybe that's what he's seeing it from, like more of the big push to put her out there. Because Beyonce really just be her. All she do is do a post on Instagram and then that's it. That's the platform. That's the advertising. But Taylor is everywhere. You see her literally football. How is this happening, y'all?
Right? How did she
I
get
mean,
into the football game?
I don't know no Taylor Swift music.
Exactly.
Now, I ain't gonna hold you.
No,
When
no.
she first came out,
couple songs.
when
I
she
don't know
first
nothing.
came out, I was jamming to some
Listen,
Taylor Swift.
Tears
A few
on my
songs.
guitar.
Yeah,
That was my jam. After that, though,
I don't know nothing about that after that.
I don't know
but
nothing about
when
after
she
that.
started doing pop music, I was like, I don't know who that
right.
is.
I like country Taylor
Western
Swift.
Taylor Swift. I was here for it a
The
little
pop
bit.
Taylor Swift, I'm cool.
But yeah, I don't really be listening to people that don't be dating black women.
What
for
I
real.
did, what I didn't like, if I would say something about it, what I didn't like was that Beyonce is married, so of course she's not gonna be at an NFL game dating
Exactly,
somebody.
yeah.
If Beyonce was dating a NFL player that was as good as Travis Kelce or better,
Absolutely.
she will get if not more, she will
That
move the
part.
needle.
First of all, do you
Just
know
like-
how crazy she would be if Beyonce was single and she was just out here being a single lady?
If Beyonce was dating somebody that was on like the 10th string of the football team, they would be like, "Oh, Beyonce's at the
Beyonce.
game!" Like,
Mhm.
"Oh wow!" Like,
Exactly.
That's true.
So I feel like we can't even really compare the two because Beyonce's a married woman. Taylor Swift is not. So if Beyonce was single and she was out here dating and showing up to different events with whomever she's dating or supporting whomever she's dating, what did he say? The needle will move the pin.
Something, I don't.
Beyonce would be moving it a lot faster and a lot stronger than Taylor Swift.
But
I'm just saying, Beyonce be at home being a wife and a mother.
that's the thing. Another thing with this Taylor Swift and Beyonce thing is that like Taylor Swift is her son. If you get what I'm
No,
saying,
for real.
that is not her peer. If
Yeah.
you
Sure.
compare Taylor Swift to like Selena Gomez and whoever, Miley Cyrus,
Mhm.
Okay.
those
That's
are
her lane.
Yeah,
That's
but
her
I
lane.
agree. You can't even compare
Beyonce
the
came out in
two.
90 something. Why would she even be looking at Taylor for anything? You know
Exactly.
Taylor was
But
looking up to.
Because they be doing that Michael Jackson shit with Taylor
First
Swift.
of
They be saying,
all-
"Oh, she's bigger than Mike." I'm like, what the fuck are y'all?
they
two
compare.
different
Wait,
levels
hold
here.
on. They compare Taylor Swift and Michael
It's
Jackson.
been
ridiculous.
the
I
other
just,
certain communities.
Wow.
I just feel like at the
Because they
end
Wow.
of the
don't
day,
From the
want y'all to
Caucasus
say
Mountain.
that.
at the end of the day, they don't even make the same type of music.
Yeah.
You can't even compare.
But they
them.
were just, I guess they were talking about notoriety, I guess. But it's like
Popular.
Taylor Swift not
Listen,
big in my world at all. So I
at
don't know.
all.
In mine
In my
either.
world?
Not now.
I mean, I don't want to say she don't exist because it's impossible for Taylor Swift not to exist anywhere because that's all like people, you know, a group of people really talk about. But at the end of the day, Beyonce can sing every single song Taylor Swift has ever made. Taylor Swift could never sing a Beyonce song. Never.
Period.
Period.
Next question.
They-
Exactly.
I feel like they
Taylor
always
Swift
try
can
to.
never
They
sing
always
anything
try to
Beyonce.
when the Great White Hope come. They always try to push somebody up. When
You're
the
right
Dale
about
first was
that.
coming out, oh Dale, sing
They-
better than me. I'm like, what are
They
y'all talking
definitely
about?
did
And it's like I ain't even got to be the biggest fan of anybody, but just the facts are the facts, bro. That lady ain't
That's
fucking
the-
with
that's
her.
just
That'd be
fact.
it. The facts
It's
are
just
the
the
facts.
facts,
So for
like-
Shannon Sharp to say that is like,
It's crazy.
we know what's up. We know why you.
Oh,
We
man.
know why you said that.
Exactly. And
Hey,
you
y'all.
also knew that saying Beyonce new name was going to get you all this publication, all these blogs. As soon as you say Beyonce's
Once you
name,
say
it's
Beyonce,
I mean, he
everybody's
didn't.
ears go
I
up.
give him a little bit of. I actually watched the episode.
Mhm.
Chad Ochocinco kind of brought Beyonce up.
started
He
it.
said nobody moved. Well, Shannon just said nobody moved the needle like Taylor Swift. Then Chad was like, hold on, Beyonce would, and then he like, nah, she would.
Oh,
And we know
Basically,
why.
that's how it went.
And we know why.
But he
Oh,
kind of recanted his jokes on the following
You know what
episode.
I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Stand on business. Don't recant.
I don't watch
nothing.
the whole. I only see like little clips on TikTok.
Yeah,
of
I
them
watch.
being
You know,
childish.
I'm into
I don't be
sports, so I'm
watching
watching this
stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm
what
not-
did he say to bring it back?
All he was saying was that he just wasn't comparing. He was just saying like he know how the NFL work and how the marketing and all that work. and-
Okay, so
Okay,
that's where I
sure.
came from. I was like the marketing of it in the NFL. Yeah,
Exactly.
I can
so
see
if
what
Taylor
he
Swift
was
wasn't
saying.
dating a
but-
football player, would that even be a conversation? Next question.
She in the Super Bowl. They gonna keep. They trying to make her bigger than Usher at the Super Bowl now. Watch,
Taylor Swift.
cause she gonna be at the Super Bowl. Her dude in the Super Bowl.
Oh.
And Usher got the halftime.
Now, you know we don't know nothing about the football.
I
now.
don't know nothing about
I
the
don't know
football.
who in
All
the
I know is
Super
that Beyonce was gracious enough to let them play a football game at her concert 2 times.
Yeah.
That's all I know about the football.
My team in the Super Bowl this year, so I'm
Oh, who
real.
your team?
Oh wait, who's in the
49ers.
Super Bowl?
You like the 49ers?
Yeah,
Is it the 49ers
and
or who
the
else?
Chiefs.
The
Taylor,
Chiefs.
Taylor Swift
I know
boyfriend
it's
team.
a
Yeah,
ball. and you throw
baby.
it.
Baby, I don't even. I couldn't give you 5 football player names right now. I could not.
But
All
that,
I
I
know
guess
are
that's what
the-
they
all
saying.
I
The
know are
people
the
that don't
Manning
pay attention to it at all are like now watching because Taylor Swift is on the screen.
Not me.
But I don't like the swag surf. I don't like none of that shit, man. We gotta
No.
end that
Swag
shit.
surf is dead
So
now.
is that a real thing?
She's like
Because
She did a
starting the
swag surf.
swag surf, but it's just so like, what
they're
is that
making
shit?
it something that we've
Honestly,
already
the swag
had.
surf was getting a little out of hand anyway. And now that Taylor Swift
No,
did it,
I'm
and
tired of
they were
going
talking
out
about
and like the whole club got to do the swag surf. I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not.
I'm not
latching
mad
on.
at
not
that
doing
because
it.
it was still
I
our
haven't
shit.
done it since
But
college.
now
I'm
that
not
the
doing
whole
it.
Kansas City, we know is a white ass state, is doing that shit. It kind of is.
Yeah, it's like
But they ain't really swag surfing.
giving
They
cringe.
Just I don't even know what.
Yeah,
that
what the fuck
is.
that was?
It's giving cringe.
Yeah, it definitely was cringeworthy.
they wakeboarding, swag wakeboarding.
They got to come up with their own version of that shit. They ain't swagging it at all. It ain't no
Boogie
swag.
Boogie boarding.
They're boogie boarding. We're not swag surfing.
There's no swagging in that.
They tubing.
Tubing is crazy.
Tubing. They're just water tubing. That's all it is.
But yeah, man, look, I don't know. Shout out to Taylor Swift, whatever she doing her fan base,
I
but
mean,
I don't think
Shout
that
out to the
she.
Swifties.
Shout out to the Swifties.
Again,
like, it is what
last
it is.
thing. Black people love music. So if she came out with music that was good, I hate to say it again, I don't think no Swifties gonna come up here. But like, if
They
it
not.
was really good music, we bop to it.
We didn't think Ed Sheeran fans was gonna get us.
Yes,
I do like
but
that one song. We are never, ever getting
Again,
back
years
together.
ago.
Because I can. Oh, that
I
was
don't know
one.
what the
But
hell
I,
that
you
is.
know, because we're
What's
never
that
getting,
song?
we're
That
never
our
getting back
song?
together. Period. So
That
I
our
do like that
song?
song.
Song
But
that
other
came
than
out?
that,
Which one?
The our song, like she was like, our song is a slam of screen doors.
I do not know that one.
You don't know that song?
I've heard.
No.
Never heard that in my
And
life.
when I got home for a stand. Y'all don't know that song?
I
Sing.
don't.
Listen to it. Don't play me.
You know what other Taylor Swift song I
Listen.
fuck with?
I'm
You
glad
know what I
Kanye
fuck
did what
with?
he did, man. That's
I
all I'm
fuck
gonna say.
Yeah, I fuck with I fuck with
What's the song when the boy was living across the street?
Yes,
I do like that
I
song.
love that
I
song.
like that song.
I love that.
Oh, I like the one was like, I knew you were trouble when you
Yes,
walked
that's
in.
I didn't know that was Taylor Swift.
She low-key ate.
no things.
She ate that with no
That
thing.
song when the boy was living across the street.
And she had the sign in the window like, are you okay?
Yeah, what was I could hear it.
I don't know. I used to play it on
see
Rock Band.
It's just,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, it didn't get over here. I don't know any of them
But
songs.
anyway,
I never
those
heard
are the
any of
only
those.
two songs that I know and like by Taylor Swift, and I like the Tears on My Guitar. Teardrops on My Guitar. Whatever.
But she may
Whatever
bring
the
a
fuck.
different fan base to the NFL game, so maybe that's that.
Nah,
I don't know.
The fan base is there already.
It's there. All I know is at the end of the day, whoever's watching the Super Bowl because of Taylor Swift is gonna see Usher. So that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
Y'all
to
all
Usher.
gonna be watching
Shout
Usher.
out to Beyonce's
motherfucking
peer.
Usher.
That's
That
her
is
only.
really,
Beyonce.
that is really the
That's
only
her
person.
only peer that she
the
could ever
only
just.
peer.
You could compare Usher and Beyonce, and I'll be like,
All
that's
day.
fair.
That makes sense.
All
That's
day.
fair. I will let that
I
slide.
feel like Usher's probably the only person that could be in a versus with Beyonce.
He's been in the game as long as her.
long as
He
her.
has the same work ethic. He can
Mhm.
dance. He can sing. He look
Mhm.
good. Like
And I seen him
Yup.
live, so I can only imagine. I know
Yeah,
Beyonce
same.
when
does
you saw
way
Usher live,
more.
I'm jealous.
And
Yeah.
Usher puts on a show.
He put on a
Give you
show,
a
baby.
show.
Yeah,
He's a performer.
I love me some Usher.
I seen him
love
at
Usher.
Dreamville. That shit was lit.
Oh, wow.
That shit was lit.
Yeah,
That
I
shit was
seen him
lit.
in Vegas.
See, you went to that was up
Yeah,
close
as
though.
residence.
I
And
wanted
that,
to go.
very much up close. I was right at the front. I was rubbing on his boot. I was rubbing on his shoe. I was and blowing him kisses. But
A good show.
that was a great show.
I would
It was
have
a great
loved to
show.
see it. I was in Vegas and did not go see Usher, and I regret it every day.
Oh my god.
Every single day. I
Oh
regret it.
Lord,
You
yeah.
should.
He gonna still do more, so you go back.
If he go on tour, I'm definitely gonna be there because I can't. There's no.
No,
excuse.
he puts on a great show. I seen him another time. This was when I was I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. This is when I was a fan of Trey Songz, and he was
Hold on, what's
we
wrong
were
with Trey
all-
Songz music? Music.
I'll get to
Okay,
it.
music.
Music.
That's
I
wise,
said music.
Yeah.
That's
I,
it.
listen, one thing about me, I can separate the music from the person.
I was
You-
just
Unless you're R.
mourning.
Kelly.
Unless you're R. Kelly.
I was just
Um,
mourning Trey Songz the other day.
Right? I had to mourn because I was like, damn, this nigga's really.
Trey Songz is like the soundtrack of my
Yeah.
senior year of high school. Like it's so
I do- yeah.
nostalgic.
I
Like,
do
it's
not
so sad that
pine
niggas
after
can't
any-
act right. Why
Yes.
can't y'all act
I'm
right?
not pine after any like famous people except for Beyonce. So Trey Songz was really like, I was like, oh my god, I love Trey Songz.
It really makes me
I
mad.
was very-
you
I was
are
very
handsome.
upset.
You are talented. You got money. Why are you out here acting like that?
Right.
Why you gotta do that? Now I can't listen to your music without
Right, I
feeling
can't.
that.
Honestly, whenever his song comes on shuffle, I'll be like,
You
I
still
should-
be over here. I still be listening. I
I'll
don't
be like,
know.
damn, I want to
Do
skip
you
this
still
song,
listen to it?
but I'm going to listen.
Yes.
I
to
can't say
my shit.
nothing.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
listen. I don't listen to R. Kelly, but I be listening
You
to.
listen to Trey.
Oh, okay.
I be listening to Trey Songz.
I still be sneaking in Trey Songz every now and then. That Passion, Pain, and Pleasure and that Ready
Baby.
album.
Come on.
Baby.
I
This is the
can't let
thing.
it go.
I do.
The
on
Trigger album. Y'all
side.
heard the Trigger album? No skips
Yes.
on that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trigger classic
I've heard
low
every
key.
album by Trey Songz.
I am
That
from
was-
We know
Williamsburg.
Ready is what it
I
is.
was
Like,
a Trey Songz
come on.
fan since.
so I'm
I
gonna
gotta make
stay
it.
quiet because I can't speak on that.
No.
He
It's just-
wildin'. He
You
wildin'.
very sad. I'm
It makes
very
me really
upset.
But-
sad.
I'm very, very upset.
The
'cause
music
it's
is
like,
what it
damn.
is, and
Yeah.
I listen to the old music. I don't know
love
what's
his
going
yodeling
on.
ass.
It's like, okay, the first time it's like, okay, that's
music,
a little
not him.
shaky. I don't know. And then they dismissed it. It's like, okay, cool, he didn't do it. But then
It's
it's like,
too many.
it's like 15
It's
more
been too
cases.
many.
And it's like, sir,
And they're not all lying.
they
they're
can't
not
all
all
be
lying.
Where there's smoke is
lying.
usually fire, for sure.
Exactly. It just makes me sad. It's just like,
It
you
makes me
have
very upset.
everything.
It's like, damn, I
You
can't.
You
have
want better for
everything.
people, and they don't want better for themselves.
Exactly.
So
But
just
at
be
the
what
end
it
of the
is.
day, all I know is at least I have Beyonce.
It always goes back.
Beyonce will never let me
Beyonce
down.
would never.
She would never.
And if she do, we won't know about it.
We really
We
won't.
won't never
Yeah,
know
she
about
gonna
it.
keep it on. Like she just mastered that shit.
She
That's
paid
why I
the
said
right
with
nigga.
I was watching Usher interview with Shannon Sharp the other day, and you could
I
just
still
tell
need
like
to
he
watch
come
that.
from he's literally media trained. He not gonna say nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Like he know how to
Yeah.
really work everything they doing.
He
So
is trained. He been
they
in
come
this
from that
business for a
cloth.
long
They not
time.
gonna fuck up in public no more like that.
They know what's up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So even with the Kiki Palmer thing, he made that.
I was just
right.
thinking that, like, Kiki Palmer mama was wilding. Like,
She was wilding, but she probably won't lie either.
I ain't
And
gonna lie.
I don't think she was lying.
If I was Kiki's
I don't
mama,
think she was lying either.
Hey,
I would have been
don't-
on the same shit if I was Kiki's
I
I
mama.
don't know what's
can't blame
going
her,
on.
On the way to the house, cursing them out.
I would have
going
been. I would have been on the same
Like,
shit.
but why did Usher had to be thrown in it? Like,
Yeah, like he did.
Honestly,
He caught,
why did he have to
I
get
I mean,
straight?
he caught this
Why
straight
did he have to get
because
straight?
he was bringing that up. It's like she shouldn't have went to the show like that.
yeah,
So that's the only
he
reason she
was
caught this
wild.
straight.
He was very wild, but Usher didn't even acknowledge it, and I ain't gonna acknowledge it either.
Exactly. What
He's straight.
What would Beyonce do? Not acknowledge it.
Put Kiki Palmer right in the music video.
In the
and say,
video.
What we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
That was good marketing.
He was.
Shout
'Cause
out to
I
Usher
watched the
Raymond.
video.
Yeah, I love it.
So another thing going on right now that's hot. Y'all gonna have to catch me up a little bit. I know y'all probably more engaged than me. Megan and Nikki.
I
What
don't
the
know
hell
what's
is going
with
on?
that. I'm still trying to figure out, where did this start?
So first of all, I'm like, I didn't know they were legitimately, I did not know they were beefing. I was like, what the fuck happened after Hot Girl Summer?
So I
Like,
think
what?
people said that they were beefing when she did WAP.
When she started working with Cardi.
When she started working with Cardi B, that's when Nicki started like saying little
Switching
things
up.
or
Grow
whatever.
up.
But that's just classic Nicki Minaj. But I'm just like, she said one little line about you and your husband. It was a big line. I ain't gonna hold you. She
But
did.
it could apply to
But
It
see,
could apply
no,
to anybody.
see, that's what. And I
You
don't,
know how many
I
sex
don't,
offenders are in this world?
And they in the music
Why
industry,
do they in the music industry?
wouldn't
supporting
claim
Tory
it.
Lanez.
I don't like nothing. I don't deal with. Yeah, I don't listen to that music like that. What I'm gonna say is, I don't fuck with Tory Lanez.
Me either.
Okay.
Meg is like cool,
Uh-huh.
but she be throwing rocks and hiding her hand though. You can't diss somebody and then
But
be
see, I don't
mad.
think
So
she's
what you
throwing.
mean?
I don't think she's
Right.
hiding her
What you mean by
hand.
throwing rocks in her hand? Just
If
because
she dissed Nikki, if she dissed her, she dissed her.
I don't.
Okay.
But
So
that's the
just because
thing.
she hasn't addressed
Oh,
what Nikki said back,
What
that doesn't mean she's
Oh
hiding
no,
her
no,
hand.
no! I'm talking about if she said something in his song about Nikki,
Oh,
and Nikki
okay,
felt like
okay.
she had to say something.
Okay, but
I-
this is the thing. This comes back 2 years ago. Yes, I'm
Okay.
in this kind of in this thing.
All right.
So this wasn't just the first time. Nikki has been throwing shots for 2 years
Okay,
straight.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think this is the first time Megan actually said something.
Got you.
But at the same time, if I know that there's some sexual abuse or predatory behavior in my family, I'm not gonna claim that. I will talk about any other line. If you throwing any other line at me about some shots in my butt, okay, great. But I would never claim the sexual assault, Megan's Law, as the line that's directed to me.
I would have never
That
claimed
don't make
it.
no sense.
Because it's literally so many people in
'Cause
the
he's a
industry
sex
that
offender.
to be. It's
I
sex
mean, her
offenders.
brother and husband is wow.
And
So
then you did a whole song with that guy with the rainbow hair. What's his name?
6ix9ine.
And also,
he's-
everybody has been coming at Meg Thee Stallion
That's
for like people have came at her.
Yeah.
So for her to just make a song like that, and then it's like a blanket, like, and she basically said like a hit dog gonna holler, basically.
Period.
So
Believe that.
If the shoe fit.
I don't think it's her hiding her head. She's basically addressing everybody because everybody has something to say about her. Like her sleeping with all these people, and she like, okay, I look good, and I be
It is
fucking.
2024.
And you wanted to
We
do
do
it.
not give a
We
fuck
don't care
about who you fuck.
It's
Yeah.
like
Nobody cares.
I don't.
We love slut shaming. Listen, I've never slut shamed. First of all, I love me a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
love
don't
me a
see it as her
hoe.
hiding her head. I
But
see it as
like-
her blankly like talking about everybody. And
Yeah.
if you got a problem with it and you say something, then you already know what you did. Like I really feel like a hit dog gonna holler for real. Like that was. I don't feel like she hiding her hand at all.
And Nikki said, "This shoe fits me perfectly."
And I'm
She
gonna wear it.
just-
And
Nick-
I'm
my
gonna let
shoe.
you know that I wore it.
I would say Nikki definitely lost it because she
Lost
just
her
doing shit that
mind.
she don't have to do. She always just doing unnecessary shit, which
and
I
take
don't.
it back to what I said originally. She made that terrible diss song because she knew
ABC
that
1,
she
2,
could put
3.
out a song and people were gonna love it. And
And of course, her barbs.
fans were gonna love it.
This is so fire.
And that just let me
Girl.
know that she does not think about or she does not care about the craft of rapping anymore. Because why
But
would
her
you
last
put out
album went. It sold a lot. She got the
because
Everybody
she hadn't put out an
song.
album in a long time.
And so
People
long.
listen to.
Of
I listen to.
That's
I
all.
listen
That's
to
all
it.
sweet. I like
turned
that
it on
song.
and listened
The
to every
Everybody
song.
song.
I'm
The
like, I
album
wanna
was
see
not
what Nikki's
bad.
doing.
It's not a
Like,
bad
it's
album,
not.
but
I have
it's
nothing bad
like
to say about about it, but it's just
Nikki
like,
now and Nikki back then are not the same.
Oh
Nikki.
yeah, I
Not the
mean,
same.
obviously.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Nikki.
The thing is, if you're a queen of all of this rap, then
self-proclaimed.
I wouldn't say a word. Like
Drake
that ain't
is.
got nothing to do with me. What you arguing about with your little track, that ain't got nothing
Drake
to do
didn't
with
say
me.
nothing.
I just can't.
Everybody said that she was
If
taking
she
shots
would
at
have
Drake.
just did, she just should have just did Pink Friday. It was a great rollout. I said finally no drama, because if you realize
Gag City.
anytime Nicki puts out music, it's drama somehow, some way. I said, wow, she's kept quiet. Great. And then his came out and she said, actually, I got a few things to say.
And then she said something in her diss about messing with a minor, and I was like, sister,
She
your
said you were
brother,
dancing on a minor.
your brother.
Who
has
she was
been-
talking about?
I don't know.
She was talking about Megan.
She said something
Who was
about
dancing on the,
allegedly.
when she was dancing on the minor?
nobody
No
knows.
one
I
can
don't know
find
But we
Yeah,
out.
I
can
don't
know
know.
that her brother.
But she also
Nah,
danced
that-
on a
he was-
minor too. That was 13 years old
She
at a
did.
concert.
She
She made a
did.
song with Lil Twist.
She made a
when he
song
was
with Lil Twist
16.
when he was 16.
It's
She
like,
did.
ma'am, what are you? What?
Mhm.
Why would you?
I ain't gonna
fighting
lie,
the wrong
her
game
verse was
here.
a bop, but I wish it was on a
Yeah,
song
you
with someone
can't-
who was of age, because it kind of wild. Just because you're on the same
And then-
Young Money whatever,
That shit was
don't mean
wild.
you got.
She
he
thought she was gonna get a
he's
Cat
child.
Williams moment, I guess, but it didn't
I
happen.
guess
Because
she
nobody,
did.
what I'm saying, nobody feels sorry for for Nikki because she always do fuck shit though.
Yeah.
You make your bed, bitch, lay in it.
What Cat Williams say? You align yourself with losers,
And
and
that's
that's
you have
not
an
like you.
allegiance
You have an
to
allegiance
losers.
to losers.
That is
And
not
that's
like
not
you.
like you. Why are you defending
Why are
this?
you doing it?
Why are you defending Tory Lanez? Why are you? It's just
For what?
Yeah, that's weird to me.
It's
I
very
don't- but
weird.
I never was a fan of Tory, so it don't bother me.
That's the thing.
He had the
Yeah.
little man
I don't even
complex.
think
I
he
hated
had
when
that little
I hated when he did that
complex.
shit with Travis Scott when he tried to bully. I'm like, bro, you a bitch, bro. But that's
Basically.
me.
basically.
Yeah, he tried to. He just was doing whole shit long before that shit
He's
happened. So when that happened, I'm
he's
like, oh, I
exactly
definitely,
where he belongs.
I don't know what happened, but I just know you a bitch ass.
He is, and he's exactly where he
That's
belongs.
how I felt as
It
a
only
man.
take one time for you
That's
to
how
realize.
I felt as a man though before that. So I don't even care about the whatever you was doing, whatever you was having sex with both of them. You could have been doing whatever you wanted to do.
Whatever
You
that
a
is.
hoe because why you even antagonizing that situation? Why you got you ain't a pimp, man. You ain't P. You ain't
He's
keeping
not
it
a
real.
real man. He's not a real
Little
man. He's
niggas,
only
man.
a man genetically.
And that's what made me show. It's like, okay, I see who you
Them
guys
Canada
really
niggas different,
are.
man. Drake be doing whole
them
shit too,
Canada
but
niggas-
I be
Drake
shut
be
up.
acting-
But see,
You know,
you know,
shit.
he says his things, but that's the one that really, what you say, hide your hand.
He throw rocks out his hand,
Throws your rock.
trying to play victim and shit. Nigga, you know what you be
Yeah.
doing, bro.
Champagne
He's probably
Poppy.
one of them, but he kept quiet with this hit. So he said,
But now he know what to
to
do. He shut up. Drake shut up at the right times,
He
always.
He
That
do shut up
part.
at the right times. 'Cause
He,
he know-
and then he'll put it in the
Drake is
music
the one
and
who
let
will
you.
pick and choose his battles wisely.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah.
He
So
know what he can't win, and he gonna stay quiet when he know he can't.
Yeah, shout out to Meg.
Shout out to Meg.
I could not.
Listen,
That
I
lady
ain't
lost
not
her whole
stallion.
family. That lady's whole family is gone, and she is out here by herself.
That's my thing. The thing that really, I don't really give a fuck about what's going on with Nicki and Meg, about what Nicki said. The deceased mother, bringing that
Yeah,
up,
lying on your
that's
dead mama.
fucking
That was crazy.
trash.
That was nuts.
That's trash.
I think that's
and you're
rap shit,
trash
but
for
I don't
bringing that
excuse
up.
it. My mother is passed, so
Yeah.
if
Oh,
somebody
I'm
talk about
sorry
my
to hear about
mom,
that.
it's like
it's fair that you
I-
can say that like it's rapping that
Baby.
nothing is, but
No,
she didn't kill her mama. Like, what is that? Why is that a diss?
Yeah.
Megan is better than me, because if I was about to say if I had a mother, I have a mother, but if my mother passed and somebody like, said what Nicki said, baby, my mother not gonna be the only one that has passed. Okay,
I'm
I don't give
Nah,
a
for
fuck.
sure.
You
And
not
she's
about to
dead
talk-
ass.
I'm dead
No,
ass.
she mean it.
I'm not.
No,
I
for
don't see how
sure.
that's a
You're
diss.
really not.
How is that a diss? You're lying on your dad. Like, what?
What is it?
You're
Why-
weird.
Mom, I
You're
didn't.
fucking weird
It's
for
just-
saying that.
It's sad. It's
And
really
it's
sad.
very sad. And I'm, like I said before, I was sad to see it. I've always been a
Yeah.
Nicki fan, but it's like, baby.
and nigga drill all this drill shit. They be dissing the dead all the time, so that's not beyond. That's why I say that's why to me.
I don't like it
that
at all.
I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it, but I'm
like
saying
it
it's
at
not
all,
beyond
like-
my realm of thinking. Like when she said something about her mom, I'm just like,
See, I don't
that's
go.
cool.
I don't do
See,
that.
my
Okay,
thing
and I
is,
could
But not
see-
cool. But I was just like,
I
it's
understand.
rap.
And I could see if you said it one time in your
Yeah.
song and that was the bar. But the fact that you stood on that,
and kept
doubled down
repeating
on it, and kept repeating it, that's weird and whack and corny. That's,
I,
You
no,
know,
I'm
I'm
good.
like, oops.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel bad for Nicki now because I'm like, who really hurt you this bad for you to have this much hate in your heart for somebody? Like, is it your husband? Is it, I don't know what, is it the industry? But like to have that much hate and just you want to bring somebody down that bad, something is
That's
wrong.
what it just seemed like that she go against like you supposed to be elevating women, and every time they do something you don't like, I get that you and Cardi B really have real
giving
attention.
projection.
But it's like, damn,
Like
if somebody
deflection.
do music with Cardi B, now you have an issue with them all of a sudden, and that's what this shit stem from, and now
That's
you
it.
want to take low blows and all. That's what I'm confused about with the woman aspect. That's why I say I leave it to y'all to talk about, because I don't
It's a
understand that.
human
I'm about to
aspect.
say
I don't understand that, though.
With women. I just
No, I'm just
think-
saying, like, when it comes to like the girlies and rapping shit, because I mean,
think about it,
but
though.
dudes do that shit
She's
too,
the
for sure.
only one out of all the rap girlies that have beef with people.
Exactly.
But I
think about
seen
it,
like
so for
Lotto
a
or something
long
mad at Ice
time-
Spice or something, or vice versa.
That part I don't know. I don't
know
know
about that. But for a
I
long
just seen that
time,
shit
Nicki
earlier.
Minaj was the
Oh.
only like
10
female
years.
The
rap
only one.
person. Like she was the only female
Yeah.
rapper that
It
was
was-
out winning
yeah.
all the awards. And like I didn't know this, but she has no Grammys.
No,
She
no.
has
That is fucked up.
That's
She should
wild.
have.
I feel
So-
like Nicki should have some Grammys.
yeah,
I'm
she
not gonna
definitely
hold
should have
you.
Grammys. So I feel
She
like
held
it's a
it down
lot
for female
of
rap for years.
At least a
years.
decade. At
I feel
least.
like it's a lot of
least.
bitterness there. I feel like it's a lot of anger, and when new women come, because she definitely paved the way
She
for
did.
for female
Those
rappers.
new women
A lot
are
of
here
no- a lot- a
because
lot
of
nose
Nicki
play.
Minaj.
Yeah.
They're
You
here
know
because
what?
A
of
lot
Nicki
nose
Minaj.
play. She be sounding like she on some other shit.
People say she on that white girl, but
I wouldn't be surprised.
allegedly. But I feel
That
I
booger
can see
sugar.
I can see the anger and I can see the bitterness. I'm not
Booger
excusing it. I'm just saying that I can understand why she would be so angry and why she
I
would be
definitely
like
understand.
so mad if a new rap girl come up and they don't quote unquote give her props or respect her. I can understand.
But
It don't make it right.
no,
It doesn't.
But at the same time, there's so much footage to show that the girlies really
They
be
do.
like,
They do be.
Nicki
But-
Minaj's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her flow. And if you just
Mhm.
Google,
And I
it'll
was
show
listening
you.
to like another podcast, and they were saying how like when they would ask Meg about like who inspires her, like what rappers, and she would say like MJG and like 8 Ball and like all of like Houston rappers or whatever
Mhm,
like that.
mhm.
And she wouldn't say Nicki Minaj. They would be like, "Oh, what about Nicki? You're not gonna say nothing about Nicki. What about Nicki? You're not gonna say
Making people against each other.
yeah."
basically.
So
For no
she made that
reason.
song with Nicki Minaj as a way of like, I like her. We cool. And I
Yeah.
think that it was just, I don't know. I think they just didn't really care for each other anyway. Like, and this is just, they were coworkers. Like they said, like
Yeah.
on the podcast I listened to, they were coworkers. I said that makes absolutely.
I just don't fuck
makes
with that.
sense.
Like, just don't fuck with me at all. There, like type
That's
shit.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what I would be on.
Leave the fakeness over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, like we ain't gotta
politics.
kick it. Like you know what I'm saying. We ain't gotta.
Politics.
It
It's
is
money
politics. Like,
and
even-
politics.
Even with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, like they was on Motorsport together. They, they wasn't in the stew recording their verses together at all. They don't fuck with
I
each
still
other.
don't understand
They
why
didn't
they
fuck with each
beefing.
other when that song came out. They just it was in high demand for them to both be on the song because they were both popping at the time,
Yeah.
still popping at this time, But like at the end of the day, they did not fuck with each other. They were coworkers.
Yeah. And also, Nicki Minaj is problematic because she remember when she
is.
was beefing with Mariah Carey?
Who the fuck would beef with Mariah
Why are you
Carey?
beefing with
Why are you
Mariah?
beefing with Mariah
Remember it was
Carey?
on American Idol
Eminem did
together?
that shit, didn't it?
Huh?
Well, Eminem beefing with Mariah Carey.
Child, I don't know what that was.
Oh,
yeah.
They
Why
had
are
like
you
a
so
song
obsessed?
together. Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey had a song together,
They
and then they
did.
started beefing.
Damn,
so
remember when
it
Nicki
might
got a
just
song
be
where she started
Nicki,
beefing?
honestly.
It's something with her though, for sure.
Yeah,
She
it's
needs
that- she's the
to
common
I was
denominator.
gonna say that.
look in the mirror with a lot of things. Other people
That's
be
the
wrong in
thing.
other aspects, but she definitely is the common denominator.
She
The
needs to
thing
look
with Nicki,
inward.
she's loud and wrong.
Yeah.
Like you're loud and you're wrong. Like if you're wrong, just take your L in silence. She don't ever be silent with her L's.
I know she talking about people. I think there's a lot of bitterness there because she talking about people getting pushed a certain type of way. And it's like, you are signed, Nicki. You are a huge artist. You just sold all this. You selling all the tour now. Like you doing shit. But you keep punching down and making you making yourself look even crazier punching down. Because you want to hold yourself up here.
Right.
And shouldn't you be practicing for your tour?
Honestly,
Like you on the
because, baby-
internet, baby, you need to be rehearsing.
You know she don't be doing shit on stage. She don't be doing shit on stage.
What is she rehearsing though? She don't got no.
Why are you on your stomach?
What is she rehearsing? She don't got no choreography.
Just at least have the
No
breath control
choreo.
to do one
She
song.
don't
You
need
just gotta
it.
stand there and rap your verse. Can't even
Relax.
She just gonna
You
go out
can't
there
even do that.
and
That's why I said, get off of Twitter, baby. That's it.
do that. Somebody.
Well,
Do
she
got
gonna be at
people around
Dreamville
her?
this year, and I got my ticket already, so I'm looking forward to
I hope
seeing
she
it.
does a
How
good
that
show. I hope
goes.
she does a good show. But it's like, do she
I
not have
mean-
people
you really
around
got a
her
ticket
that
to Nicki Minaj's concert?
Huh?
You got a ticket to what?
No, the
Dreamville.
Dreamville.
Oh,
She's gonna be at
She
Dreamville
just happens.
to be on the lineup.
Yeah,
She's
to be on
the
she was the
lineup.
first when she dropped her tour. She dropped that date as well, saying she's gonna be at Dreamville.
She
You know,
gonna
her
be at
and
Dreamville.
Cole got a song together on a new album and shit.
Yeah, they do. I did listen to a Dream.
J. Cole.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah,
I did.
and he
She
was
gonna be
giving
at
her.
Dreamville.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that. What does that look like?
What you
Real
mean?
talk.
I can't imagine Nicki Minaj at Dreamville. I don't know.
She
I
gonna
just
be
hope she
rapping.
could.
In
I
North
just hope
Carolina?
she could rap her verses. I'm
Right, in North Carolina.
not- in North
I don't
Carolina.
know. I don't know. In my brain, I don't know.
It's gonna work. It's gonna be what it is.
I won't be there, but
Enjoy.
Like, I don't like how y'all doing that. I'm going for
No,
for cold.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to say that because I definitely wanted to go to Dreamville. but
Dreamville
the
never
VIP
works out for my
tickets sold
schedule. I
out.
always
I've never
wanna
tried.
go,
I've
and it
never
never
been
works out.
able to go, but
my schedule never.
It's always
lets
if
me
I could, I
go.
would.
It's always around my birthday, so it just works out.
Okay.
Like the last
Oh,
2 years have
quick
been
enough
on
with
my
the
exactly on my birthday. Like one of the days been on my birthday. This year's the week after my birthday, so I probably
Right, that's like me with Mardi Gras.
okay. Oh yeah, so
It's
you
always the week of my birthday.
you ever been to Mardi Gras?
Not yet.
Oh, you need to go.
I do. I want to show some tits
All righty.
and get some beads.
Brittany and Brittany, ladies and gentlemen.
Unhinged.
That's me.
We should go to Mardi Gras one year. Though.
Oh,
Should go to Mardi
man.
I do
Gras.
want to go
I'm with it.
That's all.
because Essence was fun.
Essence was a lot.
Essence was a good
And what did y'all
time.
have y'all? What movie is based? Girls Trip. That's how y'all Essence Festival
We've
trip
had a
was.
girls trip many a time.
Essence was pretty fun when we
Essence
all
was fun.
went.
It was fun.
It was a good time. I loved it.
I've been in New Orleans, just never when nothing was going on.
I feel you.
I love New Orleans
I
when it
want
was
to go to
regular.
New
though.
Orleans when nothing is going on. Because when I
Okay.
went for Essence, it was just like
I loved
a
going.
lot going on.
I love going for Essence because it was just black people.
It was just black. That
It
was the thing. It was
and it was happy black people.
happy
Like,
black
as
people.
soon as you got on your plane going to New Orleans, the plane was full of just
Black
happy
women.
black women. Like,
Mhm.
hey girl, you look cute. Like, it was just a good time. I
Mhm.
would love to go back during Essence. I don't have to go to Essence, but I would like to be in New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do Essence because when we did Essence that one time, oh, you want some more?
Okay.
Now, when I asked you
Not
before, did
calling
you
her
want
out.
some more? You was like, no,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh,
For
okay,
the moment.
okay.
Y'all keep going. I'm here. Y'all keep
that
going.
was 5 minutes ago.
But I was just gonna say Essence was very crowded.
It was
very, very crowded. Like in the Coliseum or wherever they held it, very crowded. Lines was so fucking long just to take a picture on the little swing. So I was
Go
like,
ahead and finish this.
that's
Y'all
a
want the
lot.
rest of this before I finish it?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead.
Why not?
I was gonna go ahead and finish it up.
It is a Saturday.
Right?
We've been talking.
We got a few more things just to talk about. We about to be out of here.
I'm having a good
So we can
time.
stay on
I'm gonna say
track.
I'm
Oh
having
nah,
a good
y'all.
time.
Me too.
We was talking
Do
about.
this all day.
We was talking about. I had two more things to get to. I forgot what was on the Nikki shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nikki just need to get her shit together, man.
I hope she gets the help that she needs because I genuinely am a fan of hers. I'm in no way, shape, or form a Barb. Let me just put that out there. I am not a Barb. Will never be one, never was one. But I am a fan.
Yeah.
She pushes her pen, and I just hate to see this. And I hope she gets the help that she needs and can stay on her Queen of Rap status and just live her life peacefully and happily. That's all I want for the lady.
I think Nikki needs Safari back.
Ooh.
That's what she was
Mm.
popping.
That's what the
She
kids
was on
are
top.
saying.
She was on
That's what the
top.
kids were
Mm.
saying.
When Safari was
She
with
was
her,
on
she
top.
was having a good time. It was fun.
And I
He was-
enjoyed
'cause he was letting her
silly
do
hoe.
whatever,
Stupid
though.
hoe.
Stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. I mean,
I liked it.
I think he just need to go reconcile with her. They don't got a date
I
or
don't know
nothing.
what's going on. She just needs the help, y'all.
I just want the best for her.
I'm about to be problematic, y'all.
Okay,
Okay,
we
what's
love
up?
problematic.
So speaking of predators
Oh
Okay.
no,
and these people that do weird shit,
All right.
how y'all feel about Drea fucking with Jalen Green, little ass?
So is she pregnant?
That's the rumor.
I don't keep up with Drea. I really don't know what's going
But
on.
How old is Jalen Green?
she's 40 years old. Jalen is 21.
Also, I don't keep
Eh.
up with athletes. So
But he a young nigga.
I'm
He
out the
20,
loop.
21.
Jalen
Ain't her
Green.
son
Who was
21?
dating Bernice? Was he dating Bernice?
Jalen Brown. dating.
Oh, okay. I
He like
knew-
28. He like 28.
See, look
I
at
was
you.
close.
Jalen Brown. Wait,
Jalen
I don't
Brown.
think we talk-
No.
We talking about Jalen Green. Jalen Green
Oh,
is
Green
fucking.
and Brown. Why are their last names is both colors?
See, that's why I got confused.
That's really
Because they
funny.
both dating old bitches. Listen.
Yeah, but Jalen but Jalen Green is fucking with Drea. Drea like 39, 40.
Okay.
And Jalen Green, what, 20, 21. But her oldest son is 21.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's my thing on this.
Mhm.
And this is just me personally. I'm 30 years old. There is nothing a 21-year-old can do for me at
Okay.
my age right now. And I'm not that old.
Mhm.
So, also though, I'm sure he has money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure he has access to the same kind of things that she has access to because they both have money. It's weird because they're both of age.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't want to talk too much. But me personally, I'm not dating nobody 20 years younger than me because what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are we doing? why do you want to date with me? And Drea's a beautiful girl,
Yeah.
so I understand why he wants to be with her. Like she's beautiful, but also for Drea, what are you? You can't date nobody your age.
What are the
That's what I'm on.
conversations like?
So as a man, right? I'm not mad at no young, because if I seen Dre and I've been looking at her for years,
Yeah.
I want
I
to
get it.
see what's up.
I get
Yeah.
it.
But for her to even be taking it serious is when I'm like, gotta scratch my head.
then
Like,
also
what
it's
you
like,
doing?
Why is the onus always on women? Like older men can date younger women, and they
That
be
shit
like,
weird, too.
I think that shit
It's
is
shit
just
weird.
weird, but
I
it's
think
more
that's not
talked
acceptable.
about
Yeah, in
a lot
society, it's like
compared
It's just more common,
it's
I feel
like
like, but it's
common.
still weird.
But it's just like maybe Drea just want a little piece of some young.
But to
I
get,
just feel like
I
when
was,
a woman dates a younger man, they're called a cougar. When a man dates a younger woman, they're called a predator.
True.
They're both predators.
Dirty old man.
Ooh, wake it up.
Both predators.
Damn, I ain't even
A
think about
cougar,
that.
That's true.
you're a predator. Why are you dating little kids?
no, but 20 years is a lot, though.
20 years
That's
is
a
a
lot.
lot.
Is wild.
Even
20
if
years is a
even if
lot.
it's like not 20 and 40, but 40 and 60, that's still
You think
you
so?
meet somebody
Yeah,
at
I
a
don't
different
be caring
point.
about that.
That's a different point. I can't even.
60.
If
I
y'all
don't be
meet each
caring
other
about
that
If I was 40,
age,
dating a 60-year-old is crazy.
but if y'all meet
To
each other
me.
that age, it's different, though. I feel like if you met somebody when you was 40 and they was 60, it's like a
If
whole
you
different
60
type
and you
of.
look 40, I'll let it slide.
Right. Because
No, I'm saying that's a whole different vibe, though. Like,
you
I
look
don't
a
be
type
with
of way,
all that,
cool.
y'all.
I
Y'all
couldn't do
wild.
it. But
Right.
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying
gonna lie.
never. I
I
don't
do
know.
like. I prefer older men. I would not date somebody younger than me for real, unless you're like I'm 30. If you're 29, I might consider it. But like I don't like younger men for real.
20 years is a
But yeah, I'm
stretch.
not gonna like. I'm 30. I'm not gonna date someone who's 50.
Think about it. When she was
That's
20, he
weird.
wasn't born.
Exactly.
that's
You're
what
a
I was
whole ass
saying.
adult. He wasn't even a zygote.
So
Not
for
even a zygote,
me,
you're a
I was
whole
like, they're
adult.
two
Come on,
consenting adults.
zygote.
That's where I leave it at. They're two
They're two
consenting
consenting
adults.
adults, but Drea,
For
I'm looking
me,
at you kind of
no.
like, what the fuck are you talking about with
It's
this
weird.
little boy? Like,
It's suspicious.
it is suspicious. You don't find that
weird.
suspicious?
It's
right?
weird.
It's a little weird. It is a little weird.
But
I'm not
Couldn't
putting
have been me.
I'm not putting the onus up, but if she got pregnant by him, now I'm looking at her like, you could have not got pregnant by this dude.
I don't
You were
think
just
she's
having
pregnant.
fun.
She just
My
posted a
thing is-
video with
Maybe
like,
she
Just
just want
have fun.
kids.
maybe.
I think she just probably want kids because that's not an accidental. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
just looked up.
And I just
No.
feel like you should think like at this like when you have a child and it's like why would you want your boyfriend to be the same age as your child?
That's where it gets
That's
weird.
weird. That's weird.
You could have
That's weird.
birthed him.
Literally.
Literally.
She could have birthed him, and the proof is your baby the
It's
same
clear.
year.
Mhm.
I don't think it's weird. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, shout out to the young nigga. I would, but as somebody that like would be his elder, I'd be like, bruh.
See, I'm talking about
don't
shout out to
fuck
the
up.
young nigga. Shout out to the
No,
young nigga. And the old
Cause-
bitch is like, you
No, cause Dre,
nasty.
no,
You
Dre look
nasty
good,
bitch.
so
He
I'm not
does.
mad at him for
I like
wanting
Dre.
to
I
see
can-
what's up.
I mean, but he's attractive.
I'm gonna shoot my.
Two consenting adults, and they're both attractive. I could see why they would want to be with each
I
other.
can see a hookup.
I could.
I can't see a relationship.
I can see a
And I
relationship.
think that's where I'm at.
Mhm.
I,
think that's why I'm at.
I agree. I
I
can
can't
see
see
you
a
want to,
relationship.
do a little dun 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 dun, but like you get
And I'll be
pregnant
like, oh,
and
you're
married
fine.
a nigga
How old are
is
you? You
wild.
old enough? Okay, bet.
Old
But-
enough?
Old enough? Bet. But no, we're not. No.
The grooming come into play right because he's young. He don't know no better. She could
Yeah.
really get
But
over on
is
this
it grooming
nigga.
though?
She
'Cause
can get
that
over on this nigga.
That man definitely.
Even though our brains as men don't develop to where we're like 25 anyway. He's 20, he's
Any brain doesn't
21.
develop till 25.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
She know what she know exactly what she on. He don't know what he doing.
know what he
having
on.
fun.
Exactly.
He having he want to do what he do, but
And maybe she do too.
I don't know, man.
She's been in the game for too long. She had
Exactly.
other
She's
ball
dated other
players.
athletes and
knows
shit. This not her
stuff.
first rodeo.
I'm sure she done seen
This not
some
her first
stuff.
rodeo
She
and
knows
shit.
This is an
better.
investment
Exactly.
Listen,
because they didn't banned her from so many things. She done got canceled so many times. And again, this is coming from me being a Drea supporter. I always loved Drea Zom.
So you deleted her wholeness?
I was just about.
Yeah, what
I
she-
was
I
just about to
I know
say.
what you mean.
He won't delete it
I
from
ain't
me.
gonna lie. After a certain age,
What
body
you
count
mean?
don't matter.
The body count don't matter.
Body count don't matter after a
How you
certain
move
Your
still?
wholeness
How you
can be
move still
how you
matters
move.
though.
You right. You right.
How you move?
What you mean
Body
how
count
you
don't matter.
move?
So body count don't matter, but moving a certain type. Okay, like Larsa Pippen. I don't give a fuck how many niggas she fuck. It's the nigga that the niggas that she is fucking. Why are you
Larsa Pippen
fucking
is
Jordan's son?
weird
Why are
to
you
me.
fucking?
She's weird too.
That's weird. It's movement.
but what she would
That's
be
whole
putting, but,
movement.
okay,
They
I
be putting
agree.
20 on 1 when it comes to Larsa.
They
though.
do, because I'm like, she was not with Scotty when he was playing with Michael.
Yes, she was. That's
Was
when they
she?
first started dating. The end of his
way.
jump, the tail end, the last championship, she was around.
The last championship,
She was around.
she did not know that little boy.
I don't be. in
She
sports
been
at all.
around the nigga
I
I
before.
don't know. I don't believe. I don't know.
But
About
either way, I don't think she was babysitting the nigga. They ain't got no problem. But it's still
Yeah.
weird that you're. the
So
circle
are
of
they
niggas.
still dating?
Yeah, they
and they like
engaged.
they about to get married.
Do y'all see what they said? Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. Is his name Marcus?
Yeah,
I don't
Marius.
They say he looked like Tyler Perry.
He do. He got a.
They say he be
I
looking
know
like
it's crazy.
Tyler
I never
Perry.
heard nobody say that, but I do. When I see pictures, I be like,
They was like, I thought this was Tyler. He looked just like Tyler Perry.
But yeah, that's what I mean by whole shit though. She's moving weird. Like the
It is-
movement
you
is
do
weird.
have
Not
to
just she
move
fuck.
with
You can
someone.
fuck who you want to
Suspicious.
fuck, but the
Yeah.
movement, like
It's suspicious.
I can't be in friend groups or in these type of groups and keep fucking the same people that's linked to each other
But that's
directly like
if
that.
you do it,
That's
at
weird.
least keep it on the low.
Discreet. You gotta do it discreet,
Very
I guess.
discreet.
I mean, but
Like-
that's some stuff from 30 years ago. Like my ex-husband used to play with your daddy in the NBA 30 years ago.
That's
It's
weird. And you was
30
just-
years ago though?
and the nigga that she was fucking before, the Malik Beasley, her son was playing with that nigga when he was in when he was in the Lakers
Her
last year.
son was playing with
Scottie
Malik
Pippen
Beasley.
Jr. was playing on the Lakers when the nigga that she used to fuck with before Jordan's son was in the NBA. And
Okay, so let's talk
so
about
it's
it.
like
What
I'm
the
on
fuck
this bitch with you, and I'm
Sound
like,
like
yeah,
she
nigga, I
trying
fucked
to
I'm
up.
a girl's girl.
I can fuck-
Yeah.
I
What
literally
was she
fucked
doing
her
with
mama.
Scottie
I'm-
Pippen in the first place? Because that man is old and ugly. What was she doing with him in the first place? Let's take it back. Let's go there.
Okay, no.
Yes.
She in
I
her
did watch
she
the
in her 40s.
documentary. He kind of. If you just close your eyes and tilt your head a
Scottie
little bit.
Pippen was kind of
Back
what?
then.
Was
Money
kind
will
of what?
money will make any nigga look good.
Scottie Pippen.
Money will make anybody
be
look
rich
good.
Y'all
Okay.
telling me Scottie Pippen was fine?
I ain't
She
saying
didn't
that.
she didn't
I
say
ain't
fine
saying
to her
that.
defense.
And you was alluding
She
to
didn't say- she just said he was.
She's just saying he was younger
Yeah.
and had money.
And what?
And that was that. He was young.
Scottie
Had
Pippen.
money.
Y'all see this?
He was a black man.
Listen.
The
Exactly.
nose was
It is
given.
Black History Month.
Shout out
Listen.
to Black History Month.
What was she doing with Scottie Pippen in the first place?
But she
Trying
not.
to get a check.
I think
That's what
she
was
like
doing.
almost 10 years younger than him, almost. So when she was 30 something, when he was in his late 30s or the 40s, she was like 30 something. So they got a little age difference too.
So let's just go there. Let's talk about that.
But nah, that shit's still weird, man. I
Yeah,
don't know. But Drea,
Okay, so
if
let
you
me-
are, much success to y'all practicing.
I just listen. Whatever makes you happy.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It
I ain't
ain't
dating nobody my kid age, man.
I
No,
can't do
that-
that.
At any point,
yeah,
at
wow.
any
That's
point.
wild.
Honestly, I'm
Crazy.
not about to be 40 and pregnant. That's wild.
Yeah.
That is also
She
wild.
could be married to somebody her same age and you 40 and pregnant. No shot, no diss to nobody. I could not do that. That's crazy.
40, you gotta, she might want another kid for whatever reason.
That's what I'm thinking.
Starting
I think
over
the
is
motivation
wild.
is I just wanted another child.
She might ain't, they came at her parenting for her first two kids, so maybe she might
She
feel
got
like
2 kids?
I think she got two
Yeah,
kids.
so she
Yeah.
got-
Her
Oh, she got
oldest son is
one.
21, then the
son.
other son is
And then the other one with the football player.
Orlando Scandrick.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, name.
I didn't know that she had
I
2
didn't know that.
kids.
Yeah, they did have a kid.
I
They
mean,
have a
kids
kid.
are great, but
Cause she
Not
She was dating Tyrod before she was with Jalen Green too. Tyrod Taylor.
I
So
don't know. who none of
man,
them
when I
people-
tell you, it's like
he
you
from the
speaking
75.
out
He from
like-
VA. Shout. He went to Virginia
okay,
Tech.
shout out
Yeah,
to me.
he played for the Giants right now.
I've
Yeah,
heard these
so.
names before, but I don't know nothing.
Doesn't ring a tune.
He could walk
yeah.
in here right now. I would not know.
Wouldn't know what
Sorry
name.
to that man.
Yeah, I
Sorry to that
See?
man. But I've heard the names. I've definitely heard the names.
But speaking of, this is my last topic, I guess. Speaking of elevating queens, Just Hilarious has officially been announced as the Breakfast Club third member.
Congratulations.
How do y'all feel about that? Did y'all like the rollout? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but that
I
shit was.
heard the rollout and like the little introduction or whatever. I thought it was great. Like, I honestly think it was fake. The whole she saying that she was on a Breakfast Club, and then they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody said she was on a
Oh,
Breakfast
you think
Club.
that was all part of the?
I think that was a part
the
of the.
He literally, Charlamagne came downstairs and the niggas just had to be right there. He gave up too much. He usually wouldn't even say that much.
I just
Yeah.
feel like, why would you say she's not on the Breakfast Club when she's literally on every?
She's
Hold on,
been
wait.
there a
She
lot.
she had
Bring it back a little bit. What happened between?
So she said that
so
she
she
was
had
on the
announced
Breakfast
it
Club.
initially,
Yeah.
and then she wasn't showing up to work at the beginning of the year. Like it was
Yeah.
like she wasn't on the show, so it was just Envy and Charlamagne.
Right.
So then TMZ was downstairs one day and they came out. They was like, "What's going on with the third host?" He like, "I don't know
TMZ
what's
so
going on,
messy.
but I'm frustrated." Like they was like, he was like, "What Jess doing? Oh, she doing her own thing. She got her own podcast and she doing shows and shit. I don't know where she at." So it caused a little stir and shit. But I think she was trying to get the money right. They probably was
Mhm.
still in negotiation type shit.
Probably,
Because I
yeah.
did hear that a few weeks ago. Like, oh yeah, she's going to be the new host, and then it just was crickets.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then DJ Envy and Charlamagne were both acting like she was not the
Mhm.
host.
Is DJ Envy going to jail or no?
He need to go.
What's,
From what I hear.
what's going on? What's going on with that?
Back to
Let's
that.
talk about that.
What's going on with that?
Is he going to jail?
Is he going to jail or
I
not?
Well, you know,
they said if he don't-
he's finding ways to separate, and the dude has kind of separated himself from him. They got money, so they got good lawyers. He's gonna
Yeah,
be
Of course.
he's gonna be separated from
Okay.
what dude doing. So dude
Alright.
taking the brunt of the responsibility to short fat dude, but
Dang.
yeah,
Child.
but they were business partners. So if somebody was able to prove that he knew
He knew
directly
about
they
it,
had something,
yeah.
then he could be tied
I
in.
know he knew, but listen, allegedly.
But
Shout out to Jess Hilarious.
Jesse.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I said Jess hilarious. I think that's cool.
I think it's a good
she'll be
fit.
perfect for the show.
Yeah, just hilarious. She genuinely
I don't know
makes
what
me laugh.
your
I like
facial
her.
expression is throwing me out. What you on,
She's
Emma?
so messy, and I feel like she'll be perfect for
messy,
it.
But
Cause she be saying some
she
things.
be standing on business though, and she's
Yeah.
not a scary bitch.
Nah,
And that's
she was
what I
crying.
like.
She was crying to Sexy
genuinely-
Red.
She was crying.
Yeah, she was begging for her to talk to her, and Sexy
Well,
Red was like, "I
no,
don't fuck with
no,
you."
I feel like
She started calling about
if
government
she
and everything.
was- I did see that interview, and I feel like Sexy Red did say, "Look, I don't fuck with you. That's that." Cool. Could have left it at that. But Jess, I feel like was trying to get to like, but why?
I don't understand like celebrities like when they talk about like people like Jess Hilarious or like Wendy Williams and people that go on like this is their job. Like they're
Yeah.
supposed to go and
Yeah.
talk shit and say stuff.
Mhm.
Like why are you taking it so personally? Like you already know like this is what they have to do. They try to make money. Like
Some shit be wild though. Some
stuff
shit.
be
shit do be
wild, but it's
wild.
also
She
just like
she inferred to her vagina not being like right type shit. So I would be mad too probably. If y'all woman,
I
y'all
get-
know. If
I
somebody say
get,
your
but I'm
vagina ain't
just-
right, you might be pissed.
I just
I
feel
wouldn't pay
like
it no
Sexy
mind.
Red is just why did it's just hilarious.
Granted,
like
it seems to be that way. I
people say way worse. People
But-
say way worse stuff about you. Jess Hilarious has said
Mhm.
what she said about you was like small fries. Like people have said way worse stuff about her. I don't know. To me personally, I'm just like you already should expect people to be like talking about you like that. Like so you taking it personally and going to her job and being like, I'm not talking to you. It's like grow up, girl.
Right. And then like the thing when I watched it, like whatever Jess said is what she said. Whatever. If Sexy Red felt away, she felt away. But when Jess was trying to talk to her and be like, well, you know, let's get to the bottom of this. This is what I said. Da 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 da. Sexy was just being very just
And then
like
didn't Sexy Red say something like she don't use condoms because it make her stink?
Yeah.
So you saying
I hear
stuff, you
that,
saying shit
but-
like that, and then you get mad because Jess Hilarious is like, it might not be the condoms. That's a natural reaction.
But that's what. But you are a lady, so if somebody
That's a natural
inferred that your
reaction.
shit won't
I
right, you'll be upset,
I
right?
wouldn't ever say that my shit stink.
I
But I'm
would-
saying, but if somebody referenced your
No,
shit
I
to,
Yeah, but Jess probably wouldn't have said that
that
if
is
Sexy Red
dumb.
said
That
she
doesn't
said.
make sense.
I wouldn't even talk about that.
I
I'm
would
like,
never
there's
know.
certain thing though. So it's a
The
man.
fact
Somebody
that
say
you-
something about me, I can feel some type of way. Like if somebody says something about me, I'm like, damn, like you ain't gotta say that. Like I might not fuck with this shit.
I'm just saying, if you come to me, because I probably would have the same reaction. If you come to me and be like, yeah, I don't be using condoms like that because condoms be making me stink. I'm gonna be like,
It
don't
might
be
not be
using
the
condoms,
condom.
baby. You might need to go to the doctor because I don't think that is.
I don't think condoms do that.
Thank you. I don't think condoms do that. That is not what condoms do.
sorry, it's so
God
much that I
bless.
didn't know that I'm just like.
I think that's what it was. I think
It was something like in that brown,
had
and
said
then
something like, I
and
go
then
wrong.
Just
I
Hilarious
don't
was
use
like, yeah, Just
condoms.
Hilarious was like, it might not be those type shit.
And that's why I'm
That's
like,
what she said.
you taking
But
it
she was inferring
personally.
that the lady, stuff ain't right.
But that's not. I don't think she was saying you specifically. I don't think you, Sexy Red, is the condoms that's making you stink. She's just saying in general, like I don't think it's
Condoms
the
don't do
condoms.
that.
Condoms don't make your vagina stink.
Well, damn.
If it's already
God
stinking.
bless.
I'm kind of with Jess. Jess, I gotta call that girl
It's
by her
already
name.
stinking.
Jess.
Everybody needs to take a sex ed class. Honestly,
Literally.
everybody need to go back to 4th grade and sit down.
Hey,
And
y'all taking that in 4th grade?
they did for me. They separated
I
the
ain't do that
boys and
shit.
the
Age
girls.
appropriate.
We ain't
They
do that shit.
put the
till-
boys and the
accurate.
I
girls.
ain't do that.
We
till
ain't do that shit to middle school.
Yeah,
6th grade.
8th grade.
I remember
Eighth, nah, y'all was 6th grade was for me.
Yeah.
6th
They
grade.
put us in 4th. It was 4th grade. They put the boys in one class and the girls in one class. And I'm sure it wasn't like an in-depth thing. They just told us about a
Nah,
penis.
it wasn't
and
that. They
about
were showing
your
us
body, your body parts.
they were
Of course,
showing us
like,
shit.
Middle school is when they went into like, they still didn't go in depth, but everybody
They was
needs
going
an
in
in-depth
depth.
sex ed course. Because
I was
she out
like,
here
yeah, I'm gonna be a
talking about-
virgin forever fucking with these motherfuckers.
Fine.
They were showing all types of how I said, yeah, nah,
They
this
show
ain't
us
it.
diseases. They didn't show
They were
us
showing
that.
how niggas shit look when they get fucked. I said, yeah, I'm
they
staying
probably
away.
did too, though.
I
Low
said,
key.
I'm traumatized 8th grade. I said, you ain't got to worry about
They-
me.
I'm so weak.
They probably
Ain't-
should
Yeah.
like show the kids disease. Don't even talk about like. And I
Don't
think
talk about the
this all the
pleasures. Talk
time.
about the things that can kill you.
I think about this all the time. Like, what am I gonna tell my kids about like sex? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell my daughter,
if I have
look.
kids, I'm being 100%
I'm being honest. I'm gonna tell my daughter, look. Don't be having sex right now because it's not gonna be good till you get old. Just
It's
wait.
really not.
These niggas don't know what they doing. It ain't gonna feel good. They only worried about themselves. They ain't worried about you.
Ain't nobody trying to please you when y'all 16,
They
17.
don't know what they doing.
not
They
doing
just
that.
I don't know what's
sticking
going
and
on.
sticking
They're
and
not doing
sticking.
that.
They ain't worried about you.
Y'all not going
That's what I would
there.
tell my kid. Like,
Exactly.
See.
they gonna
And I
do
will
it.
also tell her that sex can kill you.
They can kill you. And
Sex can kill you.
and
But
I
that's
don't-
might make the curiosity go up and shit. You know
Why
what
would
I'm
you want
saying?
to be curious
gonna
about
People
happen.
like
yourself?
people
You
like
already
thrills and shit.
You already curious. Weren't you curious about it without people saying something
I was
to
a
you?
Christian. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, damn, Christian. No, y'all be the worst ones.
Really do.
The Christians be out there.
Baby, because I'm a Christian.
The Christians be,
And that
they
say a
be-
lot.
That's what
I don't know what's
let me be
going
quiet because I
on.
don't know who watch, but the Christians they be out here.
I'm saving
We
it for
do.
marriage. I don't know what's up.
Okay.
You know.
Now, okay.
Move it.
Oh,
The people be the Christians be out
got
here.
some
That's all I
results.
got to say.
Look, y'all getting crazy. Oh, we-
Word.
I'm pulling up Brittany. Brittany is
Oh
always
my
Brittany is
god.
always the one that spills
That's
the wine.
literally
And now I
my
did it.
brand.
So get some resolve. We'll shut
Summer's
it.
all- It literally, it'll lift it right
We'll
on
buy
up.
some resolve.
We'll
But
shut it
yeah,
out.
nah,
It'll
so
be
yeah,
fine.
that should be,
But
no.
yeah, that's what Sexy Red really said, and Just Hilarious was like, "Girl, I don't think that's correct. I don't see why she was mad, personally, because I would have."
I
the
said
same
she was
thing.
begging for her attention to answer her question.
I think she was begging for respect.
I wouldn't have begged her though.
I ain't begging for no respect.
I'm with
Fuck
you.
it.
I
That's
wouldn't
what
have
I think
begged
I'm
she
her.
was
actually
begging
one,
for.
maybe two
Yeah.
times. If you want to answer me after
Yeah,
the
I
second
would be
time,
like,
you ain't got to
yeah,
worry
I would
about
have been
me.
cool.
But she just wanted her to look at her while she was talking. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
that bare
Yeah, she
minimum,
did turn
you
her
better
back. She
minimum.
did turn her back.
Yeah,
She did
like-
turn her back.
She
And
was
I
on
would
her
have been
side.
like, "Cool, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll see y'all when she leaves. I'm not about to talk to you, and you don't want to talk to me because you mad."
You
'cause
played me one time, okay.
Yeah.
That second
That's
time,
Shame
all
on
it-
you.
all
Shame on you. It
right.
ain't about to be no shame on me. I learned my
third
lesson.
time, baby, you ain't got to
I'm
worry.
not fitting to be talk to Sexy
Mhm.
Red at all. I'm not. I don't
It
care.
ain't never that deep.
Ever. Especially when she's saying she don't use condoms because they make her vagina stink. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to
said
talk
she
to
need to go back. St. Louis system might not be, you know what
you.
I'm saying?
Right. Every
They
school
had
system.
sex education. They had the Nelly tip drill video. That's what they had.
That's all they had.
Not the
Credit
card.
credit cards
down
go,
the
yeah.
ass, swipe down the ass.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
the sex
That's
ed
it.
video.
That was
They
the sex
showed
ed
that.
video.
Yeah, that's
It
what
was
she
a
had
good
for sex
music
ed.
video.
So she don't know what's right. You know what
So
I'm
funny.
saying? Yeah, shout out to Just Hilarious.
Congratulations.
She gonna do her thing.
Congratulations.
And blessings to you.
They definitely need a woman in that mix though.
They
It'll
do.
make it.
They do.
They do.
I was watching a clip where I think Charlamagne, he was talking to Envy. He was like, "We can't be doing this. Like, it's just me.
Yeah,
And
it's
you.
just me and you. I don't want to talk to you.
You ain't doing
Mhm.
nothing.
I wouldn't want to talk to Envy either. Like,
Me either.
I know.
See, that's why I'm glad all this shit was happening. I was like, damn, I got a lot to talk to the ladies about today.
Oh, yeah.
There was so much girl shit
So
going on
deep.
this week. I'm like,
It's too
yeah.
much.
It is.
Y'all gotta hit me because I don't be knowing what the
A
perspectives
lot.
be. But again, I appreciate y'all, man.
this was fun.
So much fun.
Beytime and Unwine, man. Let them know where to follow y'all, how to connect with y'all, do everything.
All right, well, Beytime and Unwine on everything. BEYTIME
Except Twitter.
and Unwine. Twitter is B, the letter B,
Time.
time and Unwine because Beytime and Unwine, the whole thing was too long, so we had to shorten it. But everything, Beytime and Unwine. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, Twitter, all the things.
Yeah, all
Follow
the
us.
things.
We're on everything.
You don't want to shout your individual?
I mean,
Don't follow me.
Don't
I'm
be-
Yeah,
not-
no.
I don't be
Oh,
posting.
I
damn.
actually don't want them to know.
I
Oh,
don't.
wow.
And like,
I mean, we gonna tag this, yo. So you
I
know.
don't
just
be
go to
post-
Beytime and Unwine, and
You see,
us individually are tagged in our Beytime post. If you want to follow me or any of us, do that. But follow us on Beytime first.
Yeah, I don't be posting nothing on my personal
Me
page.
neither.
So. Boring.
Beytime and Unwine is the page.
Yes.
Period.
Y'all heard it there first. Y'all know to follow me. I love Dom91 on Instagram, _Smacko on Twitter. Like, subscribe, comment. Dialogue with Dom episode 3. We out.
And don't cancel him because we was talking about the barbs. Please don't.
Don't
He's
cancel me.
amazing.
But
Come
Yeah,
for me.
he has-
If you want to come for anybody, come for
Our
me.
opinions have nothing to do with him. Just-
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
you,
you.
dog.
This was fun.
I appreciate y'all.
So much fun.
I had a good time, man. I did. That's at a good time. That
Oh,
wine
that was
got me. That wine
amazing.
got me high.
I'm so weak.
But